We care who's watching.
I can't believe it. Is my little girl actually reading a college catalog?
Knowing her, she's probably just looking at the pictures.
I am not, you little dweeb. Hey, Mom, check out the men's swimming team.
Now, Mrs. Owens, remember you're already married to a strapping hunk of a man.
I just wanted to announce I'm taking a shower.
Oh, why? Did the neighbors complain again?
No, wise guy. It's just that with our plumbing, if anyone in Beaver Falls uses water at the same time, I get scalded redder than a lobster.
Oh, how dreadful. Well, I must do the laundry. Don't worry, George, I was just kidding. You don't have to worry about being scalded. The water heater broke again.
Oh, no. When did that happen?
Right after the septic tank backed up.
Any place is getting to be more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, Dad, why don't we buy a new house?
You mean move?
Yeah, she may be right. I mean, Kevin's gone. Heather will be going off to college soon. We don't really need all this space.
Well, what do you think, Belvedere? How would you feel about us moving?
Fine. If I can stay here. It's in Amityville, and the walls ooze with blood.
Brand new. Sunken living room, skylights, cathedral ceilings.
Yeah, there's even a special place for you, big guy.
A guest room out back?
No, a walk-in pantry.
Now all we have to do is sell this place. I guess we better start lining up a realtor.
Well, who needs a realtor? You're a lawyer. You can handle the paperwork.
You know, you're right. We can sell this place ourselves. What could possibly go wrong?
I love it when they say things like that around here.
Kevin, this is such a perfect evening. Romantic music, flickering candles.
Yeah, and best of all, it's just the two of us. Alone.
Kevin! Who is that?
It's my neighbor. Oh, and don't be surprised if she's dressed like Barbara Eden.
They're asking.
Who's after you?
Excuse us. Now, come along.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? Who is it?
My friend, the kidnapper.
Please, I'm sorry about this. I'm Paul Cicchini. This is my wife, Madge.
Oh, hi, I'm Kevin Owens. And this is my friend, Monique.
Hi.
Hello.
We just came in from New York. Yeah, to put me away.
Now, Mother, we've talked about this. We simply feel it's time for Mother to be put in a home.
Home? Just like that?
Well, no, it's not exactly just like that. She's going to be 90 next week.
Oh, really? Happy birthday.
Shut up. Mother, it's a lovely retirement community right here in town with lots of activities. Golfing, swimming, hiking. Why don't you take a hike? Kevin, help.
Oh, look, are you sure about this home thing?
Well, it's just that we feel that Mother should be looked after in a more supervised surrounding.
Well, you could try it, Miss Cicchini. Who knows? You might even like it.
We're sorry to intrude on your evening. Say goodbye to Kevin, Mother.
Goodbye, traitor.
Goodbye, Miss Cicchini. I'll come visit you.
So, where were we? Is it ever going to stop raining?
Perhaps you should consider buying an ark.
And we've been sitting here 3 hours and not even one looky-loo.
He said it was going to be a piece of cake.
Speaking of cake, what are we going to eat?
Yeah.
No eating. I don't want any crumbs in this house.
Hear that, Heather? None of your boyfriends can come over.
Yeah, well, if you're here, the house won't pass pest inspection.
Hey, kid, knock it off.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. Someone's actually coming up the walk.
Battle station. Everyone act normal.
Well, there's the first time for everything.
Welcome to our lovely home.
We hope you find it warm and cozy.
Sure, why wouldn't I?
It's only you.
Nice to see you, too. Was it something I said?
What brings you back, Kevin?
Mrs. Cicchini.
Was she busted for belly dancing?
Worse, her son came and dragged her into some retirement home. I tried calling her, she won't even come to the phone.
Well, she's probably entertaining in the jacuzzi.
I'm really worried about her. Mr. Belvedere. Come on, let's go cheer her up in the rest home.
Good idea, Kevin. And if I'm lucky, they can put me up for the weekend.
Mrs. Zucchini! Surprise!
Mrs. Zucchini, how do you like your new home?
It sucks gopher guts.
What's wrong with it?
Everyone's old.
A retirement home with old people? What's the world coming to? We bought you some treats. Look, I have your favorite candy, a sugar daddy.
I don't want it.
Well, there's something I know you'll like. The swimsuit edition of Beefcake magazine.
Yeah, bumps in trunk.
No thanks.
Belvedere, I've never seen her so down.
This is worse than I thought. Well, there's always one thing that perks her up.
What's that?
I regret that I have only one push to give for Mrs. Zucchini.
Why, Mr. Belvedere, you dropped your candy.
Oh, so I did. I shall have to bend over to pick it up. I'm bending over. Aren't you going to pinch my bottom, Mrs. Zucchini?
Weirdo.
Belvedere ordered a midnight pizza. He's fired.
Hi, we're the Pinckneys, Blair, Rose. We're here to see the house.
Now? You want to see the house now?
Hey, babe, we're nice people.
Now, what about tomorrow?
We're going to Atlantic City tomorrow. We're going to catch Mervyn Resort.
Anyway, your sign says open house. If it's not open, I call that false advertising.
Oh, gee, George, as long as we're up, we might as well show them around.
Well, what could it hurt?
Well, shall we start? This is the living room.
No, I thought it was the garage.
He kills me.
There you go, babe. I say we kill them both.
Now, this room features wainscoting on the walls and a gabled alcove.
What's going on?
Who's this? We really winky?
That's our housekeeper. He's extra.
What are these strangers doing in my room?
We're showing the house to Blair and Rose. They're nice people.
I don't care if they're vampires. Get them out of here.
I think Spud here got up on the wrong side of the bed.
Everybody gone mad. Get out.
Okay, big guy. We're going.
Is that a picture of the Queen?
Uh-huh.
Woo! She could use a facelift.
Wasn't the movie romantic, Kevin?
It sure was.
I mean, the way that French soldier got up from the trenches and ran all the way back to Paris just to be with the woman he loved.
Well, I'd do the same thing for you.
You would?
Well, sure. I'd much rather be with you than stuck in a hole choking on poison gas.
Man, you're such a romantic.
Oh, no, not again.
Are your lips secretly connected to that doorbell?
Don't worry. I'll get rid of whoever it is. Mr. Kenny, what are you doing here?
I busted out.
something, so...
Hurry up. I want to go to bed.
Well, Kevin, when you get a free minute, give me a call. Goodbye, Mrs. Cicchini. I'm sure you two will be very happy together.
Tramp.
Look, Miss Cicchini, I know you didn't exactly like the home, but you can't just go busting out. And you can't even think about moving in here with me.
Fine. And I'll go live on the street and collect pennies in a tin cup.
All right. Look, you can spend the night. But only one night.
That's what we all say.
How's the open house going, Mrs. Owens?
Gangbusters. We have twice as many people as we had yesterday.
That makes 4.
By the way, can we have some more of that banana bread?
Oh, must I stop baking again?
Okay, I'll bake the banana bread.
Oh, no. We want to sell this house, not have it condemned. Let's try a shortcut.
Miss Belvedere, you have to help me. Miss Cicchini just skipped out of the retirement home.
And no one knows where she is?
Worse, she's living in my place.
Oh.
It's a nightmare. She's got doilies everywhere and little flowers. And she's picking out new drapes.
Good, you could use them. Does her son know what's going on?
Well, no, I didn't want to call him until I talked to you.
What do you want me to do?
Well, she won't listen to reason. I thought maybe she'd listen to you.
Thanks for the compliment. Well, don't just stand there. Let her son know what's going on. And after you've done that, turn over the banana.
Kevin?
No, it's me.
Oh, yummy. Hello, Lamb.
Mrs. Cicchini, you listen to me. You've been making a lot of folks very worried about you. You know your son only has your best interests at heart. You're going to have to deal with this. Have you nothing to say?
You have cute blue eyes.
I mean about your son.
He's an old poop.
What if he should report you missing?
Let's make out.
That was a glimpse of our luxury country charmer.
If you have any other questions, please feel free to call. We'd love to hear from you and your charming wife. What a couple of geese.
You know, it's funny. When I showed them my room, it was like I was seeing it for the first time.
That's because you picked up all your junk off the floor and you were seeing it for the first time.
No, I mean, I really began to appreciate how warm and friendly my room really is.
Hey, I'm going to miss my room, too. Especially my view of Fifi Huffnagel's shower.
You know, maybe this house isn't so bad after all.
Hi. We're Phil and Annie Paxton. We were driving by and we were knocked out by your exterior. You don't see much genuine Pennsylvania fieldstone.
Your house has fabulous curb appeal.
Our dog thinks so.
Mind if we look around?
Oh, no, of course not. Here's the setup.
Annie, isn't this a magnificent living room? What a great fireplace.
Isn't that a charming little alcove? Oh, yeah, it is nice, isn't it? That's where I keep my books. When I was studying to be a lawyer, I spent a lot of time back there.
You know, I think that would be the perfect place for the jogging treadmill.
Idea. It's the perfect site for the wine and brie bar.
Uh-huh.
We'll look around on our own, if you don't mind.
I really think they like it here. And they even look like they can afford it.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Mrs. Cicchini, there are better ways to deal with your problems than to run away.
You're right. Let's run away together.
How's it going?
No doubt.
Miss Cicchini, there's a couple people here who want to talk to you.
Mother, we came as soon as we heard.
Thank God this young man was nice enough to call and let us know where you were.
Blabbermouth. We were worried sick about you. Who's this? Lynn Belvedere, my fiancé.
Hey, congratulations, big guy.
Kevin, don't be a twit. We're not engaged.
We're just shacking up.
Okay, Mother, that's it. Now, come along. You've just got to come with us now.
Do you mind if I say something?
No.
With all due respect, I can picture your mother in a chorus line sooner than I could a home.
What?
She may be 90, but she's bright and spry. And has the libido of a 20-year-old.
He's always pinching Mr. Belvedere's butt.
I only hope I have half her energy when I'm her age.
But she's living alone, and she told us there are muggers in the neighborhood. What about the danger?
I'll go easy on them.
Look, I'll keep an eye on her, I promise. I'll walk her to the store, I'll take out the trash.
And from time to time, I'll stop by and drop something.
She'll be fine.
And if there comes a time when she does need a little more care, we'll let you know.
I'm sorry, Mom. I guess these folks know you better than your own son does.
That's okay. Maybe because we live so far away and don't see you too much, we've been feeling a little guilty. That's all right, too.
So the owner rented out your place. You got any idea where you want to stay?
This is our favorite part of the house.
And if you're anything like us, you'll probably be spending a lot of time out here.
You know, you're right. Perfect place for the hot tub.
We'll have to get rid of that old tree.
No problem. We'll have to tear it out. In fact, we'd have to tear out this whole patio.
You tear out the patio?
You know, I think we'd like to make an offer. Give us a minute, okay?
I don't want a hot tub out here.
George, I don't think that's going to be our decision. Hey, Mom, those people have a calculator out. I think they want to buy the house. Looks like it.
And they want to rip out the tree.
Not our tree, we planted it together.
Yeah, we watched it grow from a tiny sapling into something so big it produces nuts.
Just like your parents.
And they want to tear up the patio.
Oh, Lord, not the patio. I'm sorry. It's just when I think of all your moronic problems that I've solved out here, I get misty-eyed.
Think of it. The new house doesn't even have a patio.
Where would we go to confess to Mr. Belvedere?
Maybe we could reserve a booth at Donut World.
You know what I think? A house without a patio is like a beer without a belch.
So few people quote Emily Dickinson.
Okay, we've talked it over, and we'd like to make an offer. $160,000.
Nah.
162?
Nah.
170?
Nah. Let him get you, Owen. What's your bottom line?
My bottom line is we've learned this is our home, and we don't want to give it up.
Gosh, I'm disappointed. I don't know what to say. Honey.
Well, there's still time for tennis.
Ciao.
Well, Dad, I guess now you're going to have to fix the plumbing and the water heater and the septic tank.
Well, we'll manage. Just like we always do.
That's scary.
Gee, I forgot how broken down the house is.
This house isn't broken down. It's broken in.
Yeah. Kind of like Mr. Belvedere.
They found a home they love. It's the one they already have. And Mrs. Cicchini found a new apartment in her building, and will move in as soon as they install her waterbed. In the meantime, Kevin has placed her in a temporary residence.
Hello, Lynn. Want to play some strip poker?
on Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere is surprised.
You told me to never mark up my books.
Yeah, well, this is different, honey. You see, I have to underline the important parts I need to remember.
The whole page is yellow.
Well, see, honey, I have a whole other book to color, so if
So what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, whatever you get me, I'll be just fine.
Wasn't fine last year.
Sure it was.
I mean, I thought I was getting you a boat trip. I didn't know you had to get cremated first.
Now, don't be upset. It was a very nice thought.
So what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, I don't know. How about a new brain?
Oh, yeah?
Or maybe a pen.
Okay, I'll get you one of them.
George, we must do something about those thieving magpies.
Heckle and Jekyll at it again, Belvedere?
I don't know what's attracting them. They've destroyed my cauliflower, and there isn't enough watercress left to make a decent sandwich, let alone soup tonight.
Gee, and I can almost taste it.
Still groping for a birthday gift for Mrs. Owens?
I got till tomorrow. I got some good ideas. Here, like this thing. Radio on a rope.
Very nice. Perhaps she could hang it next to the salami you gave her last year.
It's for the shower. And that salami was part of a gourmet smoked meat gift pack.
Who says romance is dead?
Hey, Belvedere, you got any brilliant ideas? Gift-wise?
I do.
Yeah?
But I'm buying it for her myself. Excuse me.
Time to feed the birdies.
Here, Echo. Here, Jekyll.
Easy, easy. Yay!
Yay. Can I go now?
Let's do We Got the Power one more time. Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, you be the student body again.
Oh, ladies, please, I have to
We
get...
got the power, we got the gas, we got the heat and the sizzle and the jazz. Now who's got the power?
We do? We do.
Who's got the heat?
Us again?
Who's got the heat and the jazz and the sizzle?
Come, come, Beaverton, make them fizzle.
Hi. What's going on?
Me and Angela are practicing. We're going to be cheerleaders.
Oh?
Well, I'm not, and I have dinner to prepare, so if you'll excuse me, I'll have to get back in the kitchen. We're having lamb chops, greasy, greasy. And a vegetable.
I like your butler, Mrs. Owens.
Oh, he's not a butler, Angela. He's our housekeeper.
I'm sorry, I wasn't told.
It's okay.
Anyway, me and Angela are trying to get our routine down.
So, when did all this happen? A sudden interest in cheerleading?
Oh, it was Angela's idea. Well, actually, it was my mom's idea. She thought it would be a good way for me to learn to speak up.
Are you going to have time for all this? I mean, what about your service club, the Iron Maidens?
We're still going to help people. Yeah, we even thought of a couple cheers to do at the old people's home. Medicare, Medicare, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, when are the tryouts?
5 o'clock, and we're going to make it too, right, Angela? Yeah, we've got the sizzle.
I'm sure you do.
And there's only about 45 other girls trying out.
Oh, really?
And only a couple of them are blondes, and one has really bad skin.
Well, Heather, whether you make it or not, I'm going to be very proud of you. You too, Angela.
Thank you for including me. You want to see our cheer for our field goal kicker? He's from Czechoslovakia.
Girls,
Vladimir, he's our man. If he can't kick it, no one can. Yay! Woo-hoo!
Hey, no autographs, please. Hi, Angela.
Hey, Dad, me and Angela are going out for cheerleaders.
Cheerleader? You old enough?
Dad, I'm almost 15.
Gee, where's the time go? One day, you're daddy's little girl running and jumping all over the house, and next thing you know, you're all grown up, doing the same thing.
I'm thinking of what you mean, Dad. Well, I'll talk to you later, okay? Come on, Ange.
Yeah. See ya. Men in my little girl's life. Men in my little girl's life.
Hello, Vicky? Hi, it's Kevin. I'm honored you returned my phone call. So listen, I was wondering if you want to do something Friday night. Like go to a movie or Vegas? Oh, sure, hold on. She's got one of those things you can take more than one call at a time.
Do you believe that?
Yeah. Hi, I'm still here. Oh, well, if you can't make it this Friday night, how about next Friday? Next Saturday? Sometime before we finish high school? Tonight? You mean you can go out tonight?
It's Mom's birthday.
I know that. Well, what time tonight? Okay. All right, I'll pick you up at 7. Bye-bye.
Well, hopefully she's worth it.
Trust me, she's worth anything.
With missing Mom's party and breaking her heart?
Hey, come on, just get out of here, okay?
I'm leaving anyway. I'm gonna get Mom a present. I might get her a brain.
It's almost too good for them.
Mr. Belvedere, I'll be at the library for a while.
Well, I've scheduled dinner for 6:30, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're having lobster thermidor.
Uh-huh.
I've been told that's your favorite.
Oh, well, don't go to any trouble.
All right, I'll just toss all this and we'll have raisin bran.
Mr. Belvedere, I'm sorry. It is my favorite, and I'm sure that yours will be the very best I've ever had.
Please, Mrs. Owens. It's only an entree.
She gone?
I believe so.
Boy, Marcia's gonna flip when she sees this.
Really?
I got her one of those fancy French food processors. Last year, she said she really wanted one.
Last year she didn't have me, but I'm sure I'll like it.
Give me that.
Well, it was a lovely thought.
Happy birthday again, Mom.
Thank you again, Kevin. I'll be home for dinner.
Oh, yeah, what time are we having it? Around 4?
I believe Mr. Belvedere said 6:30.
Oh, so you think you're gonna open all your presents first, right?
Well, I don't know. We'll probably do it after the cake.
There's a cake?
Hey, Mom, guess what?
What?
Mom, rah, 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 sis, boom, bah. Mom, we made cheerleading.
You did?
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Anyway, practice starts tomorrow, so you have to sign this.
What is it?
It's an insurance form. It's so there won't be any problem when something happens and we break our necks.
Well, I'll have to look that over.
How will I need it now?
That's the problem with you. You need everything now. Maybe I've got other things on my mind.
I'm sorry, I forgot. It's my mom's birthday today. Come on. Give me an H, give me an A, give me a P, P to Y.
Stop it.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just that there are so many other things you could do. The band, drama club, weightlifting.
Are you saying you don't want me to be a cheerleader?
Yes.
Mother.
Look, it's just that I don't want you wasting your time jumping up and down, screaming your lungs out like some silly... No cheerleading.
Does that include me? Who is it?
Belvedere.
You can come in.
What are you doing?
I'm packing.
You're making a mistake.
Don't try to stop me, okay?
You're making a mistake packing. Shoes and heavy items go to the bottom. Blouses and jumpers go on top. Pom-poms never travel well.
Hey, I'm not kidding. I'm really going.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe Dallas. They respect cheerleaders there. Or maybe I'll just go to Angela's house.
Well, perhaps you just caught your mother at a bad moment.
Well, that's not very hard. She never likes anything I do.
That's not true.
She tells me I don't apply myself. I don't stick to things, okay? So I work really hard at getting cheerleader, and I thought she'd be proud. Instead, she just gets all weird.
Well, perhaps there's an explanation.
Yeah, she's gone nutty.
Heather, that's not fair. Too much studying, one more birthday can put a strain on anybody.
That reminds me. I can give her my present.
What is it?
It's a steering wheel cover. She probably won't like that either.
Listen, Vicky, I just want to tell you I might be tad late for our date tonight. No. I'm not backing out. Okay. Bye.
Kevin, don't you look nice for your mother's birthday?
Huh? Oh, thanks. So is dinner still at 6:30?
Yes.
You think there's any way we could speed it up a little? I'm really hungry.
I'm afraid lobster thermidor can't be rushed. Now I'll have to prepare the prosciutto and melon. We're starting with that.
Oh, God, now we're starting with things.
Wesley, that looks rather festive.
Yeah, I got Mom a real nice pen, but it's hard to wrap.
Didn't it come in a box?
Not exactly.
Well, let me see. Very nice. Did you get it at the bank or the post office?
The bank. Post office just had chains.
Wesley, you stole this.
I had to. I mean, I had $5, but the pen store's right next to the arcade, and I only meant to play one game.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the picture. The question is, what are you going to do about it,
Cut off the chain?
You're going to take it right back.
Mr. Belvedere, everybody does stuff like this.
That's not true.
Ever seen our towels? I'm home.
Mrs. Owens, you're back.
Yes.
How was the library?
Quiet.
Mrs. Owens, I gathered up a few old clothes. I thought I'd give them to charity.
Fine.
Most of them are yours. I thought you'd like to look through them first.
No, not really.
Oh, you really should.
No, it's okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Make my day. You were a cheerleader?
Yes, I was.
Imagine that.
Okay, I know how this looks. Cheerleading. It was good enough for Mom, but Heather isn't allowed to...
Mrs. Owens, I'm just the housekeeper. Wesley, Mr. Belvedere has to go on an errand.
What's this yellow stuff?
That's a sauce polonaise, and put the lid back. You're letting out all the goodness.
I think it already left.
I'll be back in 20 minutes. Go clean your room. George?
Belvedere.
That your present?
Yep, that's yours?
Yep.
I hope we didn't get the same thing.
Somehow I doubt it.
Right.
Mine's leather.
Mine's lace.
Mine's better.
You're fired.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, kitten. Hey, you better wrap that before your mom sees it.
I'm moving to Angela's house.
What? What's the matter?
Dad, Mr. Belvedere, the kitchen's on fire!
What? Wesley, what have you done?
I didn't do anything. Mom, the house is on fire! I didn't do it.
Wesley, what fire? Where?
In the kitchen. Mother, what is that?
Not now.
It's okay. Just a little grease fire in the oven. A couple of pots boiled over.
I bet that yellow stuff started it.
Haven't seen you in that since the big game. Why don't you show Heather the Nittany split? Your mom was the greatest.
Rah-rah. I don't believe this.
Heather,
You were a cheerleader and you never even told me?
It never came up.
It did yesterday.
I got scared.
Scared of what?
That you'd wind up like me.
Nuts.
Honey, I just don't want you stuck on the sidelines cheering for everybody else. It should be you out there.
You want me to go out for football?
I want you to do whatever you want to do and not have to wait 20 years to do it.
Oh, you mean like you trying to be a lawyer?
Good example.
But me and Angela just thought cheerleading would be fun.
Well, it starts out that way, but if you're not careful, it becomes a career.
What do you mean?
Well, first I was turning cartwheels for the school team. Next thing I knew, I'm cheering on my own team. First your father, then you guys.
Are you sorry you had us?
Oh, no. No, not for a minute. It's just that, well, sometimes when I'm sitting in my classes with all those kids calling me ma'am, I just wish that I'd thought a little bit more about myself instead of going sis-boom-ba for a bunch of dumb jocks.
Mom, if I want to, I can be a cheerleader and a lawyer.
I know.
Except I can't do either right now because I'm pregnant. I'm just kidding. See how much worse things could be?
Where do I sign?
Right here.
Ah, it still fits, and I'm not surprised.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
I wish to announce a slight change in the menu. The lobster thermidor is now lobster jerky. And I'll know about the rest of the courses when they stop smoldering. Somehow the oven and the burners got turned on full blast.
I didn't do it. Don't look at me.
Dinner ready?
Well, it must have been a malfunction. Heather, Wesley, there's ice cream and cake to prepare. Kevin, you come too.
Well, what happened to dinner?
Somebody tried to make fast food.
So, Heather, you still taking a road trip?
Huh? Oh, no, everything's okay.
What's okay?
Well, Mom didn't want me to be a cheerleader because it messed up her life. And she was afraid I'd end up like she did, doing sis-boom-ba for a bunch of dumb jocks. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Any dumb jock in particular?
Well?
This isn't what I had in mind.
Go on.
Well, I just figured if it takes 2 hours to cook something at 300 degrees, it'd only take 1 hour to cook at 600.
Pity we don't have a kiln. We could have eaten yesterday.
That's funny.
Kevin, I don't wish to sound needlessly cruel, but this seems like something your brother would do.
Yeah, I know. It's just, if only you could see my Vicky.
You don't have a Vicky.
Huh?
I don't have a lobster thermidor. You don't have a Vicky.
Hey, I don't understand. If you felt that way, why didn't you say something back then?
I didn't know back then.
So what are you saying? You wish you would have never married a big dumb jock like me?
Oh, of course not. And I never thought of you as being a big dumb jock. I mean, you never played that much.
Sure, bring that up again. Look, don't you know I'm behind you? Don't you know I want you to be an attorney? Or anything you want to be, huh?
Oh, sure I do, honey. It's just that sometimes I think you'd be happier if I still was that cheerleader. You know, a brainless little Cupid doll in a lace nightie.
Uh-oh.
To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Owens. Happy birthday to you.
Come on, Mom, blow out the candles.
Make a wish, Mrs. Owens.
All right. Come on, Mom, open your presents.
No, let's not. Let's go to the movies.
Come on, Mom, here's my present.
Okay. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, isn't this nice?
I used to have one just like it.
I tried to do something good. Oh, it's a steering wheel cover.
It's terry cloth. It's great for when your hands sweat in traffic.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mom. You don't have to open it. It's just roses.
Just roses. Hmm? Ooh.
Hey, Dad, where's your gift?
Gee, kitten,
Well, this is it, right, sir? The leather one?
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, honey.
Oh, George, it's perfect. Marcia Owens, Esquire.
Well, I know you're not an attorney yet, but I got faith in you.
Thank you, honey.
So, Belvedere, where's your gift?
Here, Mom, I got it. Open Mr. Belvedere's.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you shouldn't have.
You're probably right. Like it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Well, I've survived another typical day with the Owens clan. Generational conflict, miscommunication, fire, and theft. I hope they're insured for all that. Marcia seems to have come to terms with her doubts about the past, as well as her doubts about my present. I'm gonna get you for that, George. Oh, footnote to scholars who may read this in the original. There's a reason I'm using a crayon. Boy, some trade. Wesley, what are you doing?
Eating my lunch.
What is this?
A pinball machine.
Thank you.
Hey, what'd you do that for? I almost had 10,000.
Wesley, what have you done?
Two guys came and said, "Hey, kid, want a pinball machine?" I said, "Okay." Here it is.
I see. Anything like the time two men came with a big truck and asked us where we wanted the pool?
I just called for an estimate. Anyway, this is different. I didn't call anybody. The two guys just brought it.
Perhaps they were the pinball fairies.
One of them had an earring.
Kids, I'm afraid this neighborhood just isn't zoned for horses.
Well, we can keep them in the stable or in the basement.
Yeah, and I'll feed them and groom them.
And I'll exercise them every day, and we'll enter them in shows and maybe win lots of prizes.
Kids, a horse is absolutely out of the question.
So how about a stereo TV?
I'll hook it up.
Ooh, nice try, guys. Where did that come from?
I'm trying to find that out myself.
Right, a pinball machine.
Wesley, have you been shopping by phone again? I don't do that anymore.
Kids, do you guys know anything about this?
I was certain it was one of the children.
Oh, boy! There it is! It's my firebomb!
I was right.
I used to play it when I was a kid. It's a classic.
Practically an antique.
Where'd you get it?
Someplace downtown that restores them. Got a pretty good deal. All right, got me a bonus ball.
Wonderful. Now, if you could just end world hunger.
What happened?
I think a bonus ball dropped down the small abyss here at the bottom.
I know that.
Awfully quiet now, isn't it?
Yeah, the game's over.
All right, everybody, let's get ready for dinner.
Hey, come on, don't you want to turn?
No, George, it's your toy. You bought it.
Oh, looks like old Dad's in the doghouse. Oh.
Come on, George, upstairs.
Obedience training?
Hey, come on, I'll play a game.
Sure, but I'm gonna go first.
Children, I think the time would be better served if you'd help Mr. Belvedere get dinner.
It would?
Just set the table.
Okay.
Come on. Maybe we'll win a bonus fork.
Well, I think somebody owes somebody else an apology.
You are absolutely right, Wesley. I was wrong to assume that you were responsible for this. You have every reason to be angry.
I'm not angry. I'm mostly hurt.
Wesley, I sincerely apologize.
Okay. I just hope that next time when I say something, you'll believe it. Like if a candygram comes tomorrow, I didn't do it. Come on, Heather, quit hogging the machine. All right, another 10,000.
Hey, Dad, she's got more points than the rest of us put together.
It's okay, kitten. Keep going. You're doing great. She gets another bonus ball, we'll pull the plug.
I feel like I'm studying in a gas station.
Pardon me?
Oh, you know the sound of the pumps? You know, the way they go ding, ding, ding. Remember? Well, I mean, they don't do that now, but they used to 20 years ago. They used to go ding, ding, ding.
Well, I'm sure 20 years ago I would have been amused. I'm sorry, Mrs. Owens. It's getting to me, too.
It stopped.
Perhaps they broke it. Wesley's very good at that.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right behind you.
Hey, Dad, watch it. You're gonna break it.
Hey, don't worry. It's called finesse.
I think it's called tilt, Dad.
Yay, my turn.
Okay, bedtime, everybody.
Nuts.
Is this thing bothering you?
Oh, just an itsy bit.
Okay, kids, that's enough fun for tonight.
Yeah, upstairs, finish your homework, brush your teeth, and into bed, all of you.
Mom, I'm 17.
So get a job.
Do I have to go, too?
No, George.
Hey, look, I know I should have told you before I bought it. It's just I saw it, and that was it. I had to have it. Anyway, you gotta admit it looks pretty sharp.
Yeah, it's nice, George. I just don't think it belongs in the living room.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps a pool table here, a cigarette machine by the fireplace. We'd have quite a motif. Sort of early USO.
All right. I'll stick it someplace else.
Thank you.
I guess we won't be needing this.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I'm back.
Oh, I thought you were over playing with Henry Huffnagel.
I was, but his mother sent me home. She said I was a bad influence.
Bad influence? Isn't Henry the one who just came home from reform school?
Yeah, why?
No reason. So, I see we've parked ourselves in here.
Yeah. I'm going back in the house.
But you haven't finished the game yet.
I know when I'm beat. Anyway, I'm tired of this stupid thing.
So soon?
I guess it's just not like when I was a kid. You know, cutting classes, hanging around that sleazy arcade on First Street, playing till midnight, then sneaking in my window so my old man wouldn't catch me.
Well, I guess you can't go home again.
What, you hear something from immigration?
I don't see what all the fuss is about.
What are you doing playing?
Wesley,
I thought you said such amusements are a waste of time and energy.
we must do something about your memory. Anyway, I wasn't playing. I was just curious to see how the machine operates.
Yeah, pretty tough, huh? I mean, that's why Dad gave up. He said nobody could get the 100,000 it takes to be king of the fire gods.
Wesley, I don't know many people besides your father who would want to be king of the fire gods. But I'm sure it can be done.
Oh, yeah?
From what I've discovered, it's simply a matter of understanding the dynamics of the machine, controlling the ball, and yourself. Discipline.
So go ahead. Prove it.
Wesley, I'm not interested in proving anything.
That's okay. Dad says if he can't get 100,000, nobody can.
Actually, it may take a game or two to get the hang of it. Here goes.
Hey, you're doing pretty good, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, just beginner's luck.
So, you gonna make my lunch pretty soon?
Why don't you make it for yourself?
So, can I make a potato chip and jelly sandwich?
I don't see why not.
Great!
All right. Got me a bonus ball.
Wesley, quit goofing off. You're supposed to be vacuuming. I'm just revving up the engine so it'll suck everything up real good. Got any sinus problems, Wesley? Come on, Wesley. We're supposed to be doing a good job, just like Mr. Belvedere would do, if he were doing it. I just hope he gets better soon.
Mr. Belvedere? Mr. Belvedere? I'm back from the store. I got the stuff for dinner.
That's a good lad.
Yeah, I got chicken, potatoes, some lettuce, strawberry shortcake. So, what should I do with it?
Boil it.
Wesley, what are you doing? Making popcorn balls. For dinner? No, they're an hors d'oeuvre.
Come on, guys. Mom and Dad are gonna be home pretty soon.
I don't think I can take much more of this.
Hey, it's only been a couple days. Besides, you want to get Mr. Belvedere in trouble?
Yeah, if Dad finds out he's been goofing off playing that machine all the time, we'll probably fire him. Yeah, but this time he'll actually have a reason. Mr. Belvedere?
Hello.
So, you about ready to start dinner?
In a bit. First, Mr. Belvedere's going to go rest his fingers.
Sure.
Anybody see my pack of luckies? The itsy bitsy spider up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Hello, children. Problem?
Not us. Anything you want to talk about?
Not really. Why?
We're worried about you.
Yeah, all you do is stand in front of that machine like some sort of zombie.
Yeah, you're acting nutty.
Children.
Maybe you need some time off, Mr. Belvedere. You know, like a vacation. Yeah, from us. I mean, we're always driving you crazy with our problems. And maybe we finally gave you that nervous breakdown you're always talking about. Here, I found a nice place where you can go.
Brookside Manor. Lose your urges in tranquil park-like surroundings.
Wes, those places are for treating alcoholics and drug addicts.
Well, if they take them, they should take Mr. Belvedere.
Children, I appreciate your concern, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with me.
So you always sit around doing itsy bitsy spider?
No. Sometimes I sit around doing one potato, two potato. So what? And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner to prepare. The itsy bitsy spider.
Pretty good popcorn balls, huh?
I
Delicious.
think I lost the filling.
Everybody ready for the main course?
What is it?
Sloppy Joe's. It's Western night.
Oh, boy.
Sorry I had to use tuna.
What's going on around here?
In regard to what?
Gee, I don't know, Tex. Let me just ladle some of this sloppy tuna on my popcorn balls while I think about it.
And what about the house? Nothing's put away. The laundry isn't done right, and the beds are all made funny.
I'm doing my best.
Heather.
Well, she's always criticizing me, and she doesn't even know it's me.
Heather, what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Come on, guys.
We've been doing all Mr. Belvedere's work.
What do you mean?
Mr. Belvedere is a pinball junkie.
All he cares about is getting 100,000 and beating that stupid machine.
Meanwhile, we've been covering for him, doing the cooking and the cleaning, and making the beds funny.
This just doesn't sound like Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, I've seen this happen before. Guys get so hooked on that little silver ball, they'll sell their mother for a free game.
Where have you seen that?
Around.
So, you're not gonna fire Mr. Belvedere, are you?
It is a thought.
George.
Hey, it'll be okay. I'll handle it. Going somewhere?
Oh, George. What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. What are you doing up? It's after midnight.
Oh, I couldn't sleep. I had a bad dream.
Oh, yeah?
Very bad. I dreamt I was falling from a great height while being eaten by sharks.
Yeah, I hate that one. Look, let me take you back upstairs, tuck you in, tell you a bedtime story, and you'll sleep like a baby.
Another time, perhaps. Right now, I'm going to fix myself some warm milk and then toddle off to bed.
Yeah, I'll have it along with you.
Oh, you wouldn't want any. It's goat's milk. Good night.
Where are you going?
To milk the goat? What do you want from me, George?
Nothing. It's just if I didn't know better, I'd swear you were sneaking out to play that pinball machine.
That's ridiculous. I'm just going outside to get a breath of fresh air.
Okay, I'll come with you.
No, you can't. I mean, this is Pittsburgh. There's only so much fresh air to go around. Morning, Wesley.
Morning. We're out of cereal, milk, eggs, and bread.
Well, I'll get you something else in a minute.
What?
Well, just let me get in a game or two.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley, did I tell you I got 85,000 points last night? See what you can accomplish when you apply yourself? Pretty soon, Mr. Belvedere is going to become king of the fire gods.
Hey, where's Mr. Belvedere?
Just went into the garage.
Children, where's the machine?
What machine?
Don't you what machine me, you little goody two-shoes. Where is it? Come on. Pinball machines, just don't walk away.
Dad got rid of it.
What?
Yeah, 2 men in white coats came and took it away. You're lucky they didn't take you with it.
Where is it?
We don't know.
Honest.
I was so close. So close. Wait. Wesley, that little kiddie land I take you to, the one with the idiot golf. I bet they have the same machine in the arcade, right, Wesley?
I don't remember.
Oh, no matter. Oops, it's time for school. Come along, everybody. Hurry. Heather, don't forget your books. Come along, Wesley.
You forgot to make my lunch.
Then eat in the cafeteria.
All right, let me get some change from the cookie jar.
Oh, no. Don't take change. Here's a 10. Children are so gullible. Thank you.
Nah, it's my court. It means I got next game.
That could be days from now.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Why don't you wait outside?
Once you lose weight.
What's your name, little boy?
Who wants to know?
The coroner.
I knew you'd be here.
Why aren't you at school, Wesley?
It's 4 o'clock.
Already?
Hey, where's your watch?
I sold it to some punk. I needed quarters. Another 5,000. Oh, do it to me, baby. Do it to me.
Mr. Belvedere.
In a minute, in a minute.
Come on, please. We can watch Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah, that's cute. Oh, another 5,000 and I'll be king.
I tried talking to him. He won't listen to reason.
Well, then maybe your father should try.
Come on, Dad. If you don't talk to him, he may never come home.
He does seem happy here. All right, all right. Hey, Belvedere.
George?
Look, Belvedere, the kids and everyone, all of us, were a little concerned.
Out of my light, George.
Sorry. Hey, look, let's say we head on home. I'll make us a nice fresh pot of coffee, and then we'll... Whoa, do you know what your score is?
Yes! 89,000 and climbing.
Yeah, real good, but the house is kind of falling apart without you, and you gotta admit you've been acting a little crazy. Hey, nice save.
Thank you, George. But I am not crazy, just determined. I want to be king.
Yeah, well, that's real great, Your Majesty. Hey, come on, I'm gonna need some help.
I would have defeated this little contraption days ago if it hadn't been for its tricks and devices. It never liked me. 95,000. 96,000. It's almost there. Get those targets. Get those targets. 97. 98.
Sorry, Mr. Belvedere. We love you.
Wesley!
Game's over, Mr. Belvedere.
I'm not going to look.
99,990.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Let's go home.
I'll make you some hot chocolate. Yeah, I'll make you some Yorkshire pudding. Any flavor you want.
Mr. Belvedere, you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. I think I've taught everyone a valuable lesson. Good morning, Wesley.
Good morning. Are you normal?
I think so. Would you tell your brother and sister the breakfast is ready?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, Mr.
Ah,
Belvedere.
hello.
So what's for breakfast?
Well, now let's see. We have French toast for Heather, a Denver omelet for Kevin, and for Wesley, blueberry pancakes with hot maple syrup.
Oh, boy! You didn't have to go through all this trouble, Mr. Belvedere.
Neither did you.
Morning, gang.
Hi.
Bye, honey. Gotta run, really running late.
Mr. Belvedere made everybody's favorite breakfast.
George, hostess honey buns.
Hey!
I'm dieting.
I know.
It's so nice to have you back again.
It's nice to be back. And while I've got you all here, I'd like to apologize for my actions of the past few days.
Yeah, you had us a little scared.
Actually, eccentric behavior is sort of a trademark of us English.
Oh, yeah?
Rigid class structure. Everything and everyone in its place. So from time to time, we buckle under the pressure of our ingrained formality and go a little bonkers.
Huh?
I think the Falklands would be a good example. And they thought we wouldn't fight for sheep. Well, it's been a long day. It took me quite some time to put the house back in order after the children's noble and touching effort in my absence. Actually, it's amazing what havoc they wreaked in the space of 72 hours. It was like having Rambo as a housekeeper. It's nice to know you're still needed.
Hey, Kev.
Hey, Dad.
What are you doing?
Just taking up the hem on Heather's dress.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Dad, will you do me a favor and check my muffins?
Sure, killer.
Yeah, just stick a toothpick in one of them, and if it comes out clean, that means they're done.
Look, we never had that little man-to-man talk, did we, Kev?
Now, Dad, I'm doing this for school. I'm taking home ec.
You are?
Look, Dad, it's an easy A. Besides, it was either this or wood shop, and I need all my fingers for college.
Hey, Mom, I'm somebody famous. Tell me who I am.
Raymond Burr.
No, I'm William Howard Taft. For our President's Day pageant at school, remember?
Oh, right. Gosh, you look wonderful, honey.
No, I don't. Nobody knows who I am, and even when I tell them, they don't know.
Well, President Taft. Home early from school?
Oh, you see, honey, Mr. Belvedere knows who you are.
He doesn't count. Mr. Belvedere knows everything.
That's true.
What's the matter, champ?
Wesley's a little upset about his President's Day pageant at school.
I got there late, and the only presidents left were Taft and Nixon, and Howie Huffnagel got to be Nixon because he sweats a lot.
Well, honey, we're very proud of you, no matter which president you are.
Yeah, cheer up, pal. You'll make George Washington next year.
I still might get to play Lincoln.
Oh, yeah?
You know my friend Danny O'Neill, the one you all like so much because he never does anything wrong? Well, he was supposed to play Lincoln, but his parents had to come and take him home.
Why?
He got caught with this stuff called AIDS.
AIDS?
Oh, my God.
Boy, he must really be in trouble.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
So what'd the school say?
Danny's got AIDS. It seems he told some kids on the playground, and they got scared and told some other kids, and Danny's parents were called, and I guess they decided the best thing would be to keep him home until the doctors can evaluate his case.
Well, what's he doing with AIDS? I mean, he's just a kid.
George, I believe the boy is a hemophiliac.
So?
Apparently, he got some infected blood a couple of years ago.
Well, doesn't anybody test that stuff?
They do now.
What about Wesley? He thinks that getting AIDS is like being caught with chewing gum. What are we going to tell him?
I say make something up.
Hi, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and do my homework now. See ya.
Hold it, Wes. There's something your mom and I'd like to talk to you about.
Is it serious?
I'm afraid so, honey.
Really? Serious?
Yeah, pal.
But I wasn't the one who wanted to play doctor. It was Holly Huffnagel's idea.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. What are you talking about?
About your friend Danny.
Listen, Wes, this AIDS thing you told us about. Do you know what that is?
Sure. I mean, it's real bad, and you get in real bad trouble if you get caught with it. Sort of like shoplifting.
That's pretty close. Wes, AIDS is a disease, and your friend is pretty sick.
Oh. So when's he gonna get better?
Nobody knows, champ.
Why not?
Well, because the doctors haven't quite figured it all out yet. Do you understand?
You saying you might be sick for a whole week?
Maybe 2.
Boy, no school. Lucky duck. Hey, guys. Hey, Wes. Hey, Wes. Hey, Wesley. I heard you were getting to play President Lincoln now. Yeah. If you give me a bite of your cupcake, I'll free ya. I don't need you. I'm playing Jimmy Carter, so aha. The only reason you're getting to play Lincoln is because Danny got thrown out. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm going over to Danny's house later. You guys want to come? What's the matter? Are you crazy? Do you want to die too? What are you talking about? That AIDS stuff is the worst thing you could get. I mean, you just get sicker and sicker. And then your arms and legs start falling off. And then it's all over, and you're dead.
Now you're making all that up, Dennis. I am not. My mom told me, and she's a beautician.
And my dad said to stay away from Danny because you can catch it real easy.
You can? Oh, yeah. You can get it by just touching somebody or drinking out of the same glass.
A sixth grader told me you can get it just by talking on the phone.
You guys are stupid.
You're just saying that because you're Danny's friend.
Yeah, you were his best friend. You guys did everything together. So?
So you can have the rest of my cupcake.
See ya.
Kevin, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make a swan out of ground beef.
Is that anything like trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear?
No, I'm using beef. Anyway, I've got to fix dinner tonight, and everyone's supposed to give me a grade.
So, what's on the menu?
Oh, we've got meatloaf and peas, mashed potatoes, tapioca pudding for dessert.
Is this your salute to airline food?
Kevin, look at me.
Hey, you look great. What happened to your skirt?
You hemmed it like this.
Whoops.
Hi, guys.
Hey, honey.
Hello.
Where's Wes?
He's been upstairs taking a bath for over an hour.
Did he, say anything more about his friend Danny? Or about, you know, what he has?
You mean AIDS, Mom?
Thank you.
He hasn't said anything to me, but then I've been tied up.
Good evening, Mrs. Owens.
Ah, Mr. Belvedere. Will dinner be ready soon?
Personally, I think it was ready 20 minutes ago, but I'm not making it.
My meatloaf.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Danny.
Is Wesley here?
Yes, come on in. Everyone, you remember Wesley's friend, Danny?
Oh, hi, Danny. Hi, Mrs. Owens, Mr. Owens.
Hiya, champ. How's it going?
Well, I got AIDS, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Wesley, your friend Danny's here.
Yeah, I see. Hi. Hi. Thought you were coming over today. Something happened. Oh, so was school. Okay, we had a substitute. They're getting me a tutor. At least until everybody figures out what to do with me. Neat. Don't they let you downstairs?
Wesley.
Anyway, this is for you. What is it? It's my Lincoln costume. You're playing him now, right? Yeah, right. See, it's got the coat and the big hat and the beard and everything. I don't want it. It's okay. My mom washed it. Just stay away from me.
Hey, Wes!
Leave me alone. Sorry.
I think we all handled that rather well.
What's the matter with that kid?
George, it's our fault.
Why? What did we do?
Nothing. I mean, Wesley had questions about Danny, and we just let him think everything was going to be okay. Now, I don't know what he's heard or where he's heard it, but obviously he's scared to death.
Well, we just got to talk to him and straighten everything out.
Is he gone?
Yeah, Wes, he went home.
He didn't touch anything, did he?
I don't believe so.
Good.
You know, Wes, that wasn't very nice the way you treated Danny just now.
So?
So I thought you guys were buddies.
We were, but I don't want to catch what he's got.
You're not going to.
That's not what my friends told me at school. I heard you can get it just by playing tag or swinging on the same swings.
Come on, Wes, you're talking dumb. I mean, you don't catch that stuff from just fooling around. I mean,
Wesley, what I think your father's trying to say is you don't catch AIDS by simply being around someone who has it. It requires a more intimate association.
You mean like dancing?
Honey, what I think Mr. Belvedere is trying to say is...
Wesley, What I think everybody is trying to say is the way you get AIDS is from sexual contact or using infected needles or getting contaminated blood products, which is how your friend Danny got it. You understand?
I think so.
Well, if you need to know anything else, I'll be upstairs.
You see, Champ, being around Danny's not going to make you sick.
So how come all the other kids' parents are acting so scared?
Well, sometimes grown-ups don't have all the facts, and they love their kids, and they get a little nervous.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, they worry because they know how kids are, you know, always roughhousing and getting little scratches and scrapes, sharing the same ice cream bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me and Danny did all that stuff.
You did?
Yeah. That's okay, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Yeah, sure it is, pal. Now, why don't you run on upstairs and hit that homework, huh?
Okay. Thanks for explaining everything to me. I think I feel better now.
I wish we did.
I don't believe this.
Problem, George?
There's not one thing on AIDS in this whole stupid encyclopedia.
George, this edition was printed in 1957.
Yeah, well, we should have planned ahead.
Look, we discussed all this and we agreed. Wesley's perfectly fine. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Hi, I'm back from the library.
You find anything out?
Yeah, I got a couple of real good things from the Department of Health. Look, it says right here that not one identified case of AIDS infection is known to have been transmitted in the school or daycare setting or through other casual person-to-person contact. And look, here it says, of the 229 cases of pediatric AIDS, there's not one instance of a child infecting his parents or siblings. And that's a family living together.
See? And you two were so worried.
Well, come on, Belvedere. You were just as worried as we were.
That's ridiculous.
I'll get it. Hello? Just a moment. Mr. Belvedere?
Yeah.
It's the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta. They're returning your call.
Tell him it's all right. I'm over my cold. Getting rid of the evidence?
You work your fingers to the bone. You try to make a decent meal for your family. They don't appreciate it.
Kevin, that wasn't such a bad dinner. Just that we were all a bit preoccupied with Wesley and his friend.
Yeah, I know. It's just I take this dumb home ec class for the easy A. Turns out it's just one more thing for me to screw up.
You'll do better.
What do you think I should do with the meatloaf?
Go deep.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley.
Here. It's a $5 bill.
Oh, thank you. Is this a gift? Or do I have to keep quiet about something?
No, see, there's a picture of Lincoln on it. I figured it might help you for when you're making my costume.
Oh. What's the matter with Danny's costume?
I just don't want it.
Now, Wesley, you've talked to your parents. You know there's nothing to be afraid of, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Then what's the problem?
I don't want to lose all my friends. I mean, Danny doesn't have any anymore, and if people find out I've been hanging around with him, pretty soon I won't have any either.
Wesley, you mustn't let what other people think or
Hey, I
say.
don't care what you say or do. I'm never going to see him again.
All right, Wesley. Up to you.
Anyway, I guess that means you're not going to make my costume, huh?
No. I'll take care of it.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, thanks.
Come back.
Kevin, I have a little job for you.
Is this supposed to be a joke?
Well, if it isn't Honest Abe.
What's going on? I don't look like Lincoln. I look more like Soupy Sales.
All right, Wes. Looks pretty good.
An excellent job, Kevin. Just what I had in mind.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere. Sharp.
You let him make my costume?
It seemed the thing to do.
Mr. Belvedere, it's terrible.
Oh, now, Wesley, let's not be hasty. As far as I'm concerned, you can't tell a thing without the hat. There. Perfect.
Lincoln would never wear a hat like this.
He would in Tijuana.
Mr. Belvedere, my pageant's in 2 hours. Where am I going to get a real costume?
I don't know. There must be one someplace.
Hi. Hi. Came around back like you said. I don't think anybody saw me.
Good.
Anyway, here it is.
Thanks.
Hope it fits okay. Don't worry. Well, I'd like to stay, but I really should get going. Bye. It was nice being your friend.
Look, I don't like doing this, but I gotta watch out for myself. Anyway, don't get mad at me. It's not my fault you got AIDS.
It's not my fault either. Anyway, you better get ready for your pageant. Be a good Lincoln. Hey, wait. Yeah?
Wanna come?
Huh? Come where?
You know, to the pageant.
I'm not allowed.
We'll sneak in. Just like that time at the movies when we snuck out of Bambi and saw Porky's. Yeah!
Hello, I'm Franklin Pierce, the 14th President of the United States. I served from 1853 to 1857. Among my significant achievements was opening diplomatic relations and trade with Japan.
There must be some steel workers in the crowd.
Did we miss anything?
Just the first 14 presidents.
Oh, good.
I'm James Buchanan. I was the 15th President of the United States. I was the first president to receive a telegraphic message by underwater cable. I never married. But I'm sure I dated.
Wesley's next.
I know that.
Hello, I'm Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. In 1863, I signed the Emancipation Proclamation because I believed in freedom and dignity for all men, and that's why I wrote this speech. 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation. Wait a minute, I can't do this. This is Danny O'Neill, and he was supposed to play Lincoln, but he couldn't because he's got AIDS.
Hey! What are you doing out here?
Dennis, get away from him.
Hey, what's wrong with you people? He's not gonna hurt you. Besides, he feels bad enough without everybody trying to make him feel worse.
You have anything to do with this?
I'd like to think so.
Anyway, now Danny's gonna do the Gettysburg Address, and everybody's gonna listen. Go ahead, Danny. What's the matter?
I don't know the Gettysburg Address. But I remember something else Abraham Lincoln said before he was president. And I guess I remember it real good. Because sometimes I kind of feel the same way. If the good people, in their wisdom, shall see fit to keep me in the background, I have been too familiar with disappointments to be very much chagrined. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
You go ahead. I just want to sit here for a minute.
Oh, okay, I'll sit with you. Kind of feels like we're out fishing.
Yeah.
You know, we could really go if you like. I could get my dad to take us.
I've never been fishing.
You haven't? Hey, I got an idea. We can make a list of all the stuff you've never done and then go and do it.
That's an awful lot of stuff, Wesley. I don't know if I'll have time to do it all.
What do you mean?
Wesley, Danny, everyone's waiting in the car.
Oh, okay. We better go. I've never been to Gettysburg. Oh, yeah? Being Lincoln's, I think maybe we should go. Yeah, it's great there. I mean, we can go around and look for old bullets and sit on the cannons, and you'll be the North and I'll be the South. Sure you won't be afraid to do all that stuff with me? Why should I be? You're my friend. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Belvedere.
It was worth it. I'm just back from Gettysburg. Danny and Wesley had a wonderful day. Then insisted we swing by Funland in Harrisburg. After all, it's only 70 miles in the wrong direction. But it was worth it. Because we all got to break the world's record for most consecutive turns on the tilt-a-whirl. According to Wesley and Danny, they now only have 2,763 more things to do. I suppose at this point, I should write something profound about life and death. Do you know something? I'm really not in the mood. Last time on Mr. Belvedere.
I know. Oh, and remember the other part of our bargain.
Uh-oh.
That's right. No dog until you bring up your history grade, and that means getting an A on your test tomorrow.
Mr. Belvedere, can I tell you something I did? I mean, just between the two of us.
That depends. Is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
I cheated on my history test.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. It was just real hard, and I couldn't remember anything. And I was sitting right next to this Korean kid.
These two guys are crazy about each other.
Mr. and Mrs. Owens, Wesley cheated on his history test.
Is that true, Wes?
You cheated.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to tell you about it. You promised.
I'm sorry.
I'll talk to you when I get back from the pet shop. Good thing I kept a receipt.
You'd go back to England where you came from.
I'm sure he didn't mean it.
Hello, Department of Immigration. I got a big one for you. So I guess we're friends again, huh?
Yes, I suppose it was unavoidable.
Lawrence Miller, U.S. Department of Immigration.
Oops, I forgot about that.
All right, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where are you taking him?
He'll be at the Federal Building downtown pending his deportation hearing. Mr. Belvedere, shall we?
If you're ever in England, drop by.
Inside.
Thank you. So, anyone here from out of town?
Potatoes?
Not unless we're planning to repave the driveway.
I can't believe they just came in and dragged Mr. Belvedere out of the house like that. I thought this was America.
It is. That's why they did it.
Well, we gotta do something to help him.
Like what?
I don't know. Have a concert?
What are you going to call it? Hands across the butler?
You'll never get enough people.
Hey, I've been going through the immigration code, and I found some really good arguments in Mr. Belvedere's favor.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm going to get them organized so I can present them at his hearing.
That's great, Marsh, but don't you think maybe we should get him a real lawyer?
I almost am.
Hey, everybody. You guys want some help?
No, thanks.
I think you've helped enough.
Hey, I already said I was sorry.
Being sorry doesn't help Mr. Belvedere. He's still stuck in jail.
Yeah, and who knows what he's going through.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw this movie once where this really nice guy gets thrown in jail with a bunch of killers and drug pushers, and the only way for him to survive was to become as mean and vicious as they were.
Come on, Heather, you're talking crazy.
Molina. Bow ye.
You got 5 minutes. I signed you up for the chain gang.
Hello, George.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley?
Marsh is upstairs trying to arrange bail.
I appreciate that.
So you doing okay? Nobody tried any funny stuff today?
I'm fine, George.
It's just I kind of feel guilty about all this.
Why should you? You've done nothing wrong, aside from fathering what's-his-face here.
Anyway, I'm going to go up and see how Marsh is making out. Come on, Wes.
I'll catch up, okay, Dad? I brought you something.
Wesley, I'm in deep enough.
See, I got you some cigarettes and candy bars. You give them to the screws, and they'll look the other way when you start digging your tunnel.
Wesley, this is reality, not a George Raft movie.
I'm just trying to help.
I know.
I mean, if I don't do something for you, I'm going to feel terrible for the rest of my life. I've already got a bad stomach and diarrhea. But I think that's mostly from Mom's meatloaf.
Wesley, I don't blame you, and you shouldn't blame yourself.
Well, I'm going to do something.
Wesley.
I don't know what, but I'm going to do it. So just be ready. Hello, Buckingham Palace. I want to talk to the Queen about a friend of hers who's in real big trouble.
Wes, what are you doing?
Well, she's unavailable. Can I talk to her husband? I heard he's not very busy. Hello? They hung up.
Why don't you call the president while you're at it?
I did. They told me he was taking a nap.
Hi, kids.
Hey, we sprung Mr. Big.
Mr. Belvedere. Hey, how you doing?
What took you so long?
Nothing, just a little bureaucratic snag.
Yeah, 37 unpaid parking tickets.
I refuse to acknowledge anything that's stuck under my windshield wiper.
Well, at least you're back.
For the time being.
Huh?
Mr. Belvedere's free until his hearing next week.
That's when they decide what's going to happen to me.
Well, don't worry about that. Kevin and I have been going through Mom's law book, so we found some real sneaky ways to keep you in the country.
Oh, yeah?
It says here that an alien can remain in the country if he's adopted by a U.S. citizen.
Hey, Dad, why don't you adopt him? Wouldn't it be great to have Mr. Belvedere as a son?
Hello, Daddy.
Okay, what about this? It says you can obtain legal status if you marry an American citizen.
Yeah!
Why not?
Look, children, I'm sure your intentions are good. In fact, I know they are. But you're simply going to have to let Mr. Belvedere handle this in his own way. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever you say.
I guess you want to relax a little.
Thank you. And once again, I apologize. I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you to.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, it's no trouble. You're part of the family.
To tell the truth, I can't picture this place without you, Belvedere.
Dinner in 5 minutes. Is he staying?
I thought I was.
Yes, Mrs. Lucas, Mr. Belvedere will be staying for dinner. I hope there's enough.
I hope so, too.
I guess we didn't mention her.
I guess we didn't.
Hey, look, Belvedere, don't get the wrong idea. She's only temporary until you get things worked out.
Yeah, I mean, what, you know, with us gone all day.
And with you sitting in the slammer, we had to get somebody else.
That's true. And I'm really not permitted to work until my status is clarified.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
No, you weren't. You were thinking maybe things wouldn't work out and maybe I'd be sent back to England. You have a perfect right to be prepared for that.
We're glad you understand.
I'll be in my room. Unless you've already given it to Hazel.
Hey, Heather, come here and take a look at this. What is it? You know how the law says if Mr. Belvedere marries someone, he can stay in the country?
Yeah.
Well, I made it this list of eligible bachelorettes.
Linda Ronstadt, Sharon Glass, Diane Keaton, Lillian Gish.
This magazine says that none of them have ever been married, so I bet they're real desperate.
You're the one who's desperate.
Hey, I already asked all the women around here. The only one who seemed interested was Grandma Huffnagel. But she wants to wait until she gets her hip replaced.
Wesley, Mr. Belvedere stood right there and told us to stay out of this.
He didn't mean me.
Well, if this Saturday's no good, how about next Saturday? Sunday? No, that's okay. I'll try you again in 87. I just don't know what it is with her. At school, she acts like she really likes me. She talks to me, we joke around, but the minute I call and ask her for a date, forget it. She's always got to wash her hair or something. I just don't know what else to do.
We're having fish sticks.
Oh. Nice talking to you.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Mrs. Lucas.
Yeah. Hi. What you doing with that thing?
It's from my garden. I thought you might like to make the family a nice, fresh pie for dessert.
You funny.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas.
Hi.
Hey, can I bum a cigarette off ya?
Sure.
I can?
Hello, Heather.
I think I just quit.
Don't worry about her. She does things just to get a reaction.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the whole family is rather on the quirky side. They're not dangerous, but they do require supervision.
My husband is an unemployed steel worker. My son just got out of a rehab center. And my eldest girl just ran off with a trumpet player. They're quirky, too.
Wesley?
You going up to your room now?
Yes, Wesley.
Good luck.
Hi.
Excuse me, I must be in the wrong room.
You're Lynn, aren't you? I'm Kim.
So what do you think of her?
Very nice. What is she? My going away present?
No, you're supposed to marry her. And she already said yes. All you got to do is ask.
My basic fee is $300, but that doesn't include the photographer or the honeymoon.
Excuse us a moment, would you?
Sure.
Wesley, where exactly did you find Miss Wright?
Downtown. You know where all those ladies are always standing around. I guess they're waiting for a bus or something.
Yes, or something.
Well, I told them all about your problem, and Kimberly said she'd be happy to help.
Yeah, I've been married 13 times already, but I still cry.
Yes, love is like that.
What's going on?
I got this lady for Mr. Belvedere, but I don't think he wants her.
Oh, yeah?
Forget it, Kevin. Come along, Kimberly. Time to go.
Okay.
Thank you for your time and trouble. But we don't need a set of encyclopedias. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Oh, just somebody trying to sell something.
I just don't want you to go, that's all.
Wesley, marrying someone like that would not solve my problem.
He'd take care of mine.
Look, everyone, the hearing's tomorrow, and I may have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah?
After all, what could go wrong? It's merely the United States government versus me.
And having considered all the facts in this matter, My decision is that your status here is invalid, and you should be returned forthwith to your country of origin.
But, Your Honor, you can't send me back there.
Mr. Cates.
It's a repressive society. I can't take the torture, the isolation.
Mr. Cates, you're from Canada.
It's cold and boring. What about Alan Thicke? You guys let him stay, or Lauren Green, or Alex Trebek.
All right, United States versus Lynn Belvedere. Defendant, a citizen of Great Britain, entered the United States and subsequently accepted employment as a domestic without being in receipt of a valid work permit. Mr. Belvedere, you understand that it is not incumbent on the government to prove why you should leave, but up to you to convince the court why you should be allowed to remain.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have anything to say?
You look lovely in black.
I can't believe he said that.
You told Mr. Belvedere broads love that stuff.
Pay attention.
I apologize, Your Honor. But I am just the simple son of a coal miner who's never been in a court like this. And I'm just a little overwhelmed.
All right, Mr. Belvedere. You may proceed when you're ready.
If it pleases the court, I would like to cite the case of the United States versus Puczynski, in which the appellate court ruled that immigrant status should be numerous exceptions have been made by the court in cases similar to mine.
Oh, that's very impressive, Mr. Belvedere, especially coming from a simple son of a coal miner. However, the issue in question is whether you accepted and performed work in violation of U.S. law.
Which brings me to my next point. What is work?
Oh.
I think he's wearing her down.
The dictionary defines work as exertion or effort directed to produce or accomplish something. However, just because one accomplishes something doesn't necessarily mean that it's work. And conversely, just because one works, it doesn't necessarily mean that anything is accomplished.
Tell me about it.
I maintain the concept of work is ambiguous. A florist plants a flower, to him it's work. I plant a flower, to me it is pleasure.
What is your point?
Simply that I came to this country to observe contemporary America. My stay at the Owenses just gave me a chance to see it at first hand. So you see, it wasn't a job. It was merely a hobby.
Did you receive any wages for this hobby?
Well, only when the checks didn't bounce.
Hey, I told you not to cash them so fast. Oh.
Overruled.
If you're quite through, Mr. Belvedere...
Your Honor, I have one more argument.
Oh, goody.
Quoting from the Immigration Code, an alien may be certified for employment if the job is deemed to require professional or unique abilities not possessed by any American.
I don't see where that's relevant. After all, you are just a housekeeper.
He's not just a housekeeper. He's special. Wesley.
Who is that little boy?
He's the one who turned me in.
That's nice.
But he does have unique abilities.
Really? For example?
Well, he's the only one who can make my French toast just right. You know, kind of soggy in the middle. And nobody else could have fixed Heather's stereo when I spilled Bosco all over it.
Wesley! No wonder all my records stick to the turntable. Will you two just sit down?
Your Honor, my name is Kevin Owens, and a little while ago I sort of had a problem with alcohol. Not getting it. I have a fake ID. But abusing it. And anyway, Mr. Belvedere straightened me out, and he does that a lot. For all of us.
See, if it wasn't for Mr. Belvedere, my brother would be in the gutter, drowning in his own barf.
Will you guys knock it off?
I must apologize for them, Your Honor.
The mother?
Afraid so.
Yes, Your Honor, I am their mother, but I also happen to be studying to be an attorney.
Bailiff?
Yes, and I would like to cite some precedents which I feel may be germane.
You can cite them after you've graduated from law school. Now, just sit down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, is there anyone I have missed?
Your Honor, I'm George Owens.
Oh, yes. The man who knows what broads really go for.
Good ears. Anyway, I guess what everybody is trying to say is that Belvedere here is more than just a housekeeper. He's practically one of the family. And this thing about wages, hell, the way he eats, he ought to be paying us.
Is my boat here yet?
The point is, Belvedere's a pretty exceptional guy. And I think he deserves another shot.
Your Honor, the law states an alien may be certified for employment if the job cannot be performed by an American. Now, I ask you, Your Honor, is there anyone in this country, or anyone on the face of the earth for that matter, who could or would want to handle a bunch like that?
You may have a point. What I observed of this family, there is no doubt that you are performing a unique service, possibly even a public one. However, such a claim is valid only if it's made before you accept employment, not after. Therefore, according to the immigration laws of the United States, I must rule that your status here is illegal and direct that you be returned to your country of origin.
Huh?
30-minute recess. I am sorry.
Just a moment. Well, that's about it.
What happened? I thought you said you knew a few tricks.
Well, I am about to disappear. Anyway, I'm not one for long goodbyes. So, see you.
Hello, 4-Star Domestic Agency. I'm calling from the Owens residence. We need another housekeeper. Yeah, the one you sent over this morning left suddenly. No, I don't know why. Okay, thank you. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what happened to what's-her-name?
Oh, she quit. In the middle of making dinner?
In other words, that's the 5th housekeeper you've scared off in the past 3 months.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of picking up after myself.
Where's Helga?
Isn't she with you?
Wes.
Well, she wasn't any good anyway. None of them are.
Look, honey, you can't keep going through housekeepers like this thinking you're going to find another Mr. Belvedere because you're not.
I know.
All right, look, you kids go straighten up out there. Come on. And I'll see if I can whip something up for dinner.
Don't worry, I'll order a pizza.
Hey, look, it's starting to snow. Oh, yeah? It was snowing the first time Mr. Belvedere ever came here. Yeah, and Dad wanted to throw him back in the snow, but we wouldn't let him. Remember how he found my hamster? And
Okay,
before
guys, let's just get the place cleaned up, okay? Come on.
I'll get it.
Is this the Owens residence?
Uh-huh. Mr. Belvedere!
Hey, Mom, Dad!
Mr. Belvedere, you're back.
From the look of this room, not a moment too soon.
But what happened? How'd you get back in the country?
Quite legally. Through the immigration system.
Well, I thought that took years. I mean, aren't there thousands of people waiting?
Yes, but I took frontsies.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, no.
All right, dinner in 20 minutes. Everybody wash up. Especially you, George. Your hands look filthy. It's good to be home. This is my first entry in several months. To be honest, without the Owenses, there hasn't been much to write about. At any rate, my working status here in the colonies is somewhat less tenuous than before. I even have my green card. So there, Wesley. I suppose if I'm not careful, I may even wind up an American citizen. What will I tell the Queen?
So, listen, our prom's in 2 weeks, and I've been thinking about it. And Karen, you're the only girl I want to take. Oh, this is Linda? Oh, sorry. Karen was the one I called before you. I just forgot to cross her name out. Hello?
Shall I cancel the tuxedo?
Can't believe this. Half these girls would have gone with me. I just waited too long to ask.
What about this Gretchen?
Our last date didn't go too well. But she said she'd give me an answer today.
I think it's a no.
Mr. Belvedere,
Yeah?
I've been rooked.
Problem with your gardening?
I did a real good job, but the Andersons won't pay me.
Oh?
Well, it's not my fault their lawn caught fire.
I don't think the scorched earth policy was what they had in mind.
I'm never gonna make enough money to get a new bike.
Not with that attitude.
The thing is, I'm real good at getting jobs. I'm just no good at doing them.
Perhaps you should become a defense contractor.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, what am I gonna do?
And the point is, Wesley, if you're smart enough to get the job in the first place, you should be smart enough to get it done.
Hi, Leslie. Hey, Miles. So, you wanna go do something? No, but I think you do. The marriage counselor said you guys are supposed to relate, do more stuff together.
We are.
Yeah, we're ignoring each other.
Oh, real funny, Dad. You keep saying junk like that, and you and Mom are gonna separate like you did before.
No, look, honey,
come on, Mom. It's a beautiful day. You're gonna go out and enjoy it together.
All right. Come on, Snookums. We'll be back in a couple hours.
Where are you going?
We have no idea.
Bye.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
I brought over the notes for our chemistry final.
Oh, great, thanks. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this junk. I was already accepted to Pitt.
Speaking of college, Stanford called. They want me too.
Oh, that's great.
But Wendy, California is so far away. Oh, please don't go.
Huh?
That's what you were supposed to say.
Hey, come on, I'm gonna miss you.
Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say things like that. It just makes things awkward.
It's okay.
So, got a date for the prom? Just kidding. No, I'm not. Do you?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look at all the money I got.
What was it? A Brinks job? Or did you knock off a convenience store?
Nah, I mowed 4 lawns, cleaned out 2 garages, and pulled a tree stump out of the ground.
Well, you certainly look none the worse for wear.
Here, Miles.
Feeling better?
See all the money we made?
And you look as though you earned every penny of it.
Speaking of which, Miles, here's your share. $3? But I did all the work. Yeah, but I'm the one who got us the jobs. That's the hard part.
Wesley.
Hey, I'm just kidding. We split everything 50-50. Right, partner? Yeah. Partners. I'm home. Hey, I saw that. Mom was reading and you were watching TV.
It's Love Boat.
Okay.
So, you want to go someplace or just sit in the garage like we did last time?
Yes, ma'am. We can handle that. I'll send someone over as soon as I can. Thank you, ma'am.
Another garage to clean out, Wesley?
No, cesspool. I'll just tell Miles it's like a hot tub.
Where do you get all these jobs?
Oh, I had these business cards made up, and I put them in everybody's mailbox, see?
W&M Limited. We'll do anything for money.
W&M. That's Wesley and Miles, get it?
Very clever.
The trouble is, I'm getting more work than Miles can handle. Unless he starts working nights.
You come up against the classic business problem, a labor shortage.
Oh, yeah?
The point is, you've got more jobs than you need. So find friends who need jobs.
Hey, I'm glad I thought of that.
Yeah.
Tony, I got some yard work. Betty, babysitting. Ray, I got a pool for you to clean. Hey, Walter, you know anything about stained glass repair? So fake it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye.
2 more jobs came in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, some lady wants her dogs walked in. Mr. Ryan wants his lawn fertilized.
I think we can consolidate these. Thanks.
Boy, we sure did good today.
We'll do even better tomorrow.
Huh? Tomorrow's Sunday.
So?
So I thought we'd go mess around or something.
Miles, IBM didn't get where it got by messing around.
We gotta take a day off once in a while. There's more to life than making money.
Miles, I think we better talk.
Sure, Natasha, I know you were expelled, but that doesn't mean you can't go to the prom. No, I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to violate your parole either.
Getting a little desperate, are we?
Forget it. There's nobody.
Hi, it's just me. I forgot my chemistry book. Don't worry, I know where it is.
Wendy looks rather radiant today.
Yeah, well, I think she's got high blood pressure. Hey, I know what you're thinking. I don't have a date. She doesn't have a date. She's going away to Stanford. I may never see her again, so why not, right? Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Oh, hey, Wendy. Listen, I've been thinking about what you said about going away to college.
Yeah?
So if you don't already have a date, I'd like you to go to the prom with me.
I'd love to.
Great.
Oh, and incidentally, I'm not going away to Stanford. I decided to go to Pitt, just like you.
Oops.
We're back.
Hey there.
Hi.
Are you a friend of Wesley's?
No, I'm one of his employees. But I've got dibs on the next job. So there.
Are you looking for work?
So what's going on? I thought Westman and Miles were just cutting grass.
It seems that W&M Limited have become a major conglomerate.
I hope they're not getting carried away.
Hey, I think it's a good idea. Teach the kid a little responsibility and show him how the real world operates.
It's nothing personal, Miles. It's just business. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. See ya.
What's with you and Miles, honey?
Nothing much. I just sort of squeezed him out. Yes, ma'am. I got it. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Dwayne, here you go. Thanks. And do a good job this time. I don't want to hear any complaints.
So, what's the story, champ? I thought you and Miles were partners.
We were, but Miles just wouldn't cut out for the business world. He thinks too small.
But I thought you two were such good friends.
Hey, I bought him out fair and square. Besides, in business, you can't let personal feelings interfere with the best interests of the company.
Oh?
Now that Miles is out, that's me.
Wesley Cohold, please. Wesley Cohold, please. Wesley Cohold, please.
Wesley, I thought I told you to take out the garbage.
I'm trying to find somebody. Wesley, I'm gonna kill you, you capitalist pig.
What happened?
I've been babysitting for The Simpsons for 3 years, and all of a sudden, they say they don't need me anymore. They found a cheaper sitter from Wesley Co.
Sorry, Heather, I gave you a chance to come aboard.
Hey, I'm not giving you half my money.
Well, that's too bad, because nothing gets done in this neighborhood unless it goes through me.
Yes, and that includes taking out the garbage. So move it.
All right, all right. Boy, I bet J. Paul Getty never had to do stuff like this.
It's okay. It's just me.
Oh, good.
Yes, I'll tell him you've called. Oh, wait, he just walked in. Kevin, it's Linda.
Really? Hi, it's me. What do you mean, what am I doing for the prom? I thought you already had a date. He's got hepatitis, really? That's terrific. Actually, I just remembered. I sort of told somebody else I'd go with them. But let me get back to you. Come on, Mr. Belvedere. I think Wendy would understand. I mean, we're just going as friends anyway. And I don't even think she cares that much about going to the prom.
Hi, hope I'm not too early.
Wendy, it's 4 o'clock.
I'm sorry. I'll go wait in the car. Is that mine? Thanks.
Yeah. Mr. Belvedere to see you. Send him in.
Thank you for seeing me without an appointment.
Gold's up. You caught me in a good mood.
I'm so glad.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, Wesley, pardon me for asking, but haven't you made enough money to buy that bicycle yet?
I don't want a bike anymore. I'm thinking about a Mercedes.
Well, of course, it's very nice to have a lot of money, but aren't you losing sight of some of the more important things of life?
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Oh, such as friendship, loyalty, simple common decency.
Look, I'm sorry about Miles and Heather, but there's nothing I can do.
And what about your employees? I think they might appreciate shorter hours and more pay.
Have they been griping again?
Wesley.
If it weren't for me, they wouldn't even have a job. They'd be back hanging around the playground like a bunch of bums.
No, Wesley, like a bunch of kids.
Yeah, well, I'm through with all that kid stuff. Right now, it's just cutting grass and walking dogs. But pretty soon, it's going to be vending machines and fast food and miniature golf and a casino.
And then what? Extortion and racketeering?
I think this conversation is over. Security!
You're a pretty good dancer.
What I lack in metabolism, I more than make up in rhythm.
Listen, I'm not too good at this slow stuff. You want to get some punch?
Oh, you go ahead. I've got to go powder my nose. Hi, Kevin.
Oh, Linda, hi. I thought your date was sick.
Yeah, I came with my brother.
Oh.
So I hear you brought Wendy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're always being sweet like that, aren't you?
Do you want some punch?
I'd rather dance.
Oh, sure.
Thank you for the dance.
Sure. So, Wendy, you ready for that punch now?
Sure.
Great.
So, you and Thumbelina have a nice dance?
Hey, she asked me, okay?
Funny, I thought you weren't any good at slow dancing. What happened? You go to Arthur Murray while I was in the bathroom?
Hey, I don't know what the big deal is. It was just a dance.
No. With me, it's just a dance. With her, it's the last tango in Paris.
Oh, come on, give me a break, all right?
Why did you just admit it? You wish you'd come with her.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I could have.
Huh?
She asked me to take her, but I told her I was already going with you.
You mean had to go with me? Well, I'm sorry for ruining your wonderful evening. Take me home. Aren't you driving a little fast?
You said you wanted to get home? I'm getting you home.
Look, if you just slow down a little, I'll be happy to jump out. Then you can go back to your precious Linda.
Hey, I'm not going back to the prom, all right?
Fine, I'll just sit here and be quiet.
Fine. There's some Kleenex in the glove compartment.
I don't need a Kleenex. I need a donut. I eat when I get upset.
Just hang on. I think there's an all-night bakery coming up.
What happened? Why are we stopping?
Oh, this is great. We're out of gas.
That old trick. I know. So now what?
I don't know.
Well, I suppose I could get out and push.
Look, I'll just go back to that gas station. It's closed, but there must be a payphone.
Sure.
Now what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that you wouldn't be in such a big hurry to leave if it was Linda sitting here.
Oh, Wendy, please.
You know, I must have pictured this night in my head 100 times, and it always ended up just like this. Except I wasn't crying, and you ran out of gas on purpose.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I always get carried away thinking you might actually like me a little.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I like you a lot.
Yeah, because I'm someone who takes good chemistry notes.
That's not true. I like being with you. You're smart and funny. If I didn't mention it before, you look real pretty tonight.
You're right, I do. I don't know, Kevin. This might be all wrong. But what the hell?
Hey, somebody want to answer that? Wesley Cole? Huh? What do you mean nobody showed up? Somebody should have been there an hour ago. I'll send somebody over as soon as I can. Wesley Cole? I'm sorry, maybe your line got lost in our computer. I'll get back to you.
Problem, boss?
What's going on? Nobody's showing up for work.
I believe it's called a walkout.
Huh?
It is a common technique used by labor when they feel exploited by management. Especially when management is a snotty little 10-year-old.
You mean everybody's on strike against me?
Hmm?
But they're just a bunch of stupid kids. Where'd they get an idea like that?
Nothing personal, Wesley. Just business.
Wesley Cole, hold, please.
Wesley, if you like, I could make some hot chocolate.
I'm ruined.
Yes, I was noticing that.
First everybody went on strike. Now they're all working for themselves, and I'm back to being a nobody.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I guess I had it coming.
Of course you did. I'll go make that hot chocolate.
Hey, Wesley. What are you doing here? You come to gloat?
No, I came to show you my new bike. I bought it with the money you gave me after you squeezed me out.
You know, that's great, Miles, but I still got a lot of jobs to finish, and I'm the only one left to do them.
Oh. You want some help?
Why would you want to help me? The way I treated you? I've been a lousy, no-good, low-down, stinking rat.
That's true. You're still my best friend.
I am? Thanks.
So you want to see my new bike now?
You bet. You're gonna let me borrow it, aren't you?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
Mr. Belvedere told me you were out here.
Yeah, just doing some yard work.
Anyway, I found these books you loaned me, and I wanted to return them before I forgot.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and here's your bow tie, in case you were looking for it. I found it this morning in my shoe.
Yeah, I wondered where that went. Wendy. Listen, about what happened last night.
I'm going to Stanford.
Huh?
I changed my mind. I'm not going to Pitt.
Oh.
Forget it, Kevin. It's over. I mean, we had a few laughs, we had a few tears, but it's time for both of us to move on.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Sorry, but you know me, old love 'em and leave 'em Wendy. I'm just little Miss Heartbreaker. We're never going to be anything but just friends, are we, Kevin?
No. But you can't say we didn't try.
Why? I gotta get going. By moving to California, I gotta start working on my tan.
You know, I really am gonna miss you.
That's okay. Whatever happens, we'll always have Route 19.
Oh, real funny, guys. You want to keep joking around, go ahead, but don't blame me when you wind up in divorce court.
Did you hear something?
Things are back to normal in the Owens household. George and Marcia are lovers, Kevin and Wendy are friends, and Wesley's back to being whatever the hell he is. I'm still not sure. Speaking of free enterprise, I've often thought of going into business myself. My only problem is I'm not quite sure what to sell. My advice or my chocolate chip cookies? I've been told both are worth their weight in gold. At least my advice isn't fattening.
Boy Joe.
Previously on Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already told you I don't want no stupid pet.
Mr. Sparks, it'll be fun.
If I wanted something to stink up my room, I'd take Bukowski here.
Hey, Belvedere, now I've got it.
Well, don't give it to me.
I mean, Marcia's anniversary present. I finally found something that's real special and romantic.
Altoona Motor Lodge. Hourly rates available. My, that is romantic.
I never thought I'd say this, but I really miss him.
Miss who?
Oh, it's Mr. Sparks. Ever since Mrs. Bukowski died, all he does is sit in his room and look at old photographs, like his life is over, too.
Hey, remember the last time you surprised me like this?
Huh?
It was our honeymoon. He took me to this rat hole in Altoona. Oh, it was the worst.
I go to the movies. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're going to go somewhere whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. Take me to Atlantic City.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Hey, who ate the last scooter pie?
I did, so go to sleep.
Boy, you're as bad as Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's going to kill me when he finds out we're doing this. Mr. Sparks, maybe this isn't such a great idea.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just Mr. Belvedere's going to report us missing, and the nurse at the home's going to say you're missing, and everybody's going to think we all kidnapped each other. And the police will put up roadblocks, and we're all going to die in a hail of hot lead, just like Bonnie and Clyde.
Well, we feel better.
Look on the bright side. At least we don't have to worry about Mom and Dad. They're off having a great time on their second honeymoon.
George, can I take the blindfold off now? I've been wearing it since Johnstown.
Just a couple of more steps. Surprise!
Oh, George, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, don't you recognize it? It's the Altoona Motor Lodge. We spent our honeymoon here.
Oh, George. This is so cute. So, where are you really taking me?
What?
Well, we're not staying here, are we?
Yeah. Didn't you notice the complimentary coffee? I think they got bouillon, too.
You mean this is the big surprise I've been waiting for? Anguishing over? Fantasizing about? I mean, I was so excited about this trip, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and did my nails. If I'd known we were coming here, I just would have put dirt under them.
Oh, great. Hey, that's the thanks I get for trying to do something romantic. Joe Blow could have bought you a fur coat or diamonds or junk like that. I figured you'd love reliving our honeymoon.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh, well, fine. Then you get a six-pack and fall asleep in front of the TV, and I'll sit up all night and watch my ankles swell.
I was the one running all over town trying to satisfy your stupid cravings. You know what it's like trying to find gefilte fish in Altoona?
Well, if we'd stayed in a decent hotel with room service, I could have ordered my gefilte fish off the menu.
Yeah, well, we couldn't afford it then.
We can afford it now.
Fine, let's go someplace else.
Fine, where?
I don't know. I hear the YMCA in Harrisburg is pretty nice.
Wow, this is a really neat room.
Yeah, great. So what are we wasting time for? Let's go gamble.
Yeah, I'm with the kid.
You're not going anywhere, Wes. Huh? It's late. You're going to stay right here and go to bed. What? Nobody sleeps in Atlantic City. Besides, I got a system.
So do I. Where's the bathroom?
Come on, Angela. Let's go next door and try and dress as Mr. Sparks bought us. Okie dokie. Hey, this isn't fair. It was my idea to kidnap him in the first place, and now you guys are ditching me. Wes, you're too young to gamble. So are you. Anyway, we're not going to. Yeah, we're just going downstairs to look beautiful for Mr. Sparks. Heather, he's old. He's not blind. Go to bed. What a stupid place for a mirror.
Well, this sure beats bingo in the therapy room, huh, girls?
Yeah. What do you want to start first, Mr. Sparks?
I don't know. Let me size up the action first. Huh? What are you two gawking at?
I happen to have a daughter their age.
Great. Send her over.
Mr. Sparks, you're going to get us all in trouble.
Yeah.
I thought we were in trouble already. That's right. I got to call Mr. Belvedere. I don't know what I'm going to tell him.
Tell him a dirty old man bought you a couple of low-cut dresses and dragged off to Sin City.
Well, at least you won't be worried. Something.
Come on, Blondie. Let's go roll some 7-Elevens.
Come on, man.
nothing.
No, Candy, I'm still catching some rays.
Pooh. I'll get it.
No, I'm better. It might be one of those annoying people who lives here. Precious cargo. There we go. Thank you. Owen's residence. The big kahuna speaking. Oh, Heather. Where are you? It's late. What's that noise? That ding-ding-dinging. No, it does not sound like an ice cream truck. It sounds more like a slot machine. What do you mean, don't worry, we're not in Atlantic City? Heather? All right, Heather. Oh, hello, Mrs. Owens. What? Altoona didn't work out, so you're going where? To Atlantic City? Oh, my, what a lovely idea. Goodbye.
Problem, Poopsie?
That's the last time I go out with a Turkish exchange.
Kevin, thank God you're home.
You never told me you were having a party.
Forget about that. We're going to Atlantic City.
Huh? Why?
Well, it's rather a long story, but I'll explain it in the car.
What car? The stupid thing died on me on the way to the drive-in, along with my date.
How are we supposed to get there?
Well, we could always just stay here.
There must be someone I know who's on his way to Atlantic City.
On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. "43 bottles of beer on the wall, 43 bottles of beer. Take one down and pass it around. 42 bottles of beer."
You know, Bob, we really appreciate you giving us this lift.
Forget it. One thing I don't quite understand. How did you know I was going off to Atlantic City?
I get your newsletter.
Right. So Atlantic City is one hell of a town. You ever been there, Kermit?
It's Kevin.
Oh, the girls, the glitter, the excitement of the games. I mean, you're still a gambling man, right, Lynn?
Oh, yes. You know what they say. Action is my middle name. I swear to you, Wesley, I'll never bet again. I swear to you, Wesley, I'll never bet again. Never bet again.
Stop.
Again.
Stop it.
Again. Leave me alone!
Hey, Marge?
What?
Nothing. I just thought I saw Robert Goulet drive by and Kevin and Belvedere were with him. Belvedere was screaming.
Maybe he just saw the Altoona Motor Lodge.
Hello, front desk. Yeah, I'd like to complain about the movie you're showing on your adult channel. Nazi nurses behind bars. Yeah, well, there's supposed to be nudity, violence, and strong language. But all they've done for the past 20 minutes is yodel. I'm 11 and a half. Why? Boy, I can't believe it. Wesley T. Owens in the middle of Casino Row, and all I've done so far is eat. That's it, I'm going.
So, this should work out okay, huh, Marge?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, George, here we are.
Oh.
Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is get some sleep.
You gotta be kidding. I'm gonna go gamble.
We'll just take a quick moment to freshen up, and then we'll start our search for your brother and sister.
What about that Keno girl? She winked at me.
$17 black. The gentleman and his nieces win again.
Alice.
Oh, that's great, Mr. Sparks. But don't you think we better get going?
What do you mean we just got here? Besides, I haven't felt this lucky since I unloaded my Edsel. Come on, Blondie. Roll me over to the craps table.
Okay, I'll push you there, but I can't go in with you.
She actually starts to grow on you, doesn't she?
Here you go, kid.
Thanks.
You know, you can keep playing if you want to, but I'm going to have to start giving you the milk bottles.
That's okay, I'm done.
In that case, looks like I am too. Come on, I'll give you a hand with all that stuff. Unless you just like to trade places.
That's all right. I'm just doing this because they won't let me play in the casino.
Yeah, well, you better off. Those casinos ain't been too lucky for most people. Sure haven't been for me.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, ever since those damn places opened up, it's like the outside don't exist. I guess betting a quarter ain't that big a deal anymore. Anyway, I don't know about you, but this girl's got to get herself to bed. I got church tomorrow.
You're over 21, aren't you?
Yes? Why?
Oh, nothing. I just thought you might like to earn a little something extra. You know, for the collection plate.
Come on, baby. Papa needs a new pair of dentures. 11. Let it ride.
George, are you still here?
Not now, Marsh. This baby's about ready to pay off big. One more time, and I need a 9. Blowing them, and away we go. 7 up. You lose. Oh, well. I quit. Got to save a little something for my old age anyway.
Gosh, it's almost 6 o'clock. We've been up all night.
Yeah, well, what do you want to do now?
Well, I think we should be getting back to Pittsburgh.
What am I going to do back there, sit around like a lump?
Mr. Sparks.
I want to see the ocean. Let's go out on the boardwalk and watch the sun come up over the old Atlantic, huh?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Whoa, you're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. George!
Chilly out.
Yeah, but I love this place. My old man used to crank up the Model T, bring me and my 4 sisters here every summer, even during the Depression. I think he liked the beach even more than us kids.
You never told us you had 4 sisters.
I had 3 dogs, too. What's the difference? Right over there. That's where the Steel Pier used to be. I saw Tommy Dorsey's band play there with Frank Sinatra once. You two must have heard of him, huh?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he have a famous son?
Just keep pushing, sweetheart. Those were the days, all right. Diving horses, boxing kangaroos. Once I saw this beauty pageant. All the women dressed up like lobsters. God, it was a crazy, wonderful place.
But you had fun this time, too, didn't you, Mr. Sparks? I mean, you won a lot of money.
Right here. Right here I was with 2 gorgeous gals on maybe the best day of my life.
You mean Ginger and Peggy from that picture you showed us?
No, I don't mean them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you 2 dumbos.
Oh.
Cut it out now. You're going to get me arrested. Hey, mister. How about taking a picture?
Yeah, would you please?
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Thank you.
Come on, Mr. Sparks, we gotta get going. Dankeschön.
Yeah, all right, you girls. I'd like to stick here a minute, though. Why don't you take this? Get me some coffee and a bag of macaroons, huh?
Okay, but we'll be right back. Don't go away. Thank you. Hey, look, Heather, that guy looks just like Mr. Beetlejuice.
I am Mr. Beetlejuice.
Don't get mad, Mr. Belvedere. We were only going to take Mr. Sparks to the movies. But he wanted to come here, and the next thing we knew, we were dressed up like this and blowing on his dice. But the main thing is he had a really good time, and we're going to take him back to the rest home right this minute. So aren't you going to yell at us?
No. I'm afraid Mr. Sparks has passed away.
Huh? Well, what do you mean? He's sitting right over there. Yeah, we just got his coffee and macaroons and everything.
I'm sorry.
This is all our fault. We should never have brought him here.
Oh, I don't know. From the look of this, I'd say he's just where he wanted to be.
Marcia, ready to go to the room?
In a minute, George. This baby's about to pay off.
Come on, Marcia. It's our anniversary. We haven't even been to bed yet.
Oh, we can sleep together next year. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Whoa! Wesley, what are you doing here?
I'm not sure, but I'll give you $100 if you don't hit me.
Hey, there you are.
Kevin, did you bring him here?
Oh, no, he came with Heather and Angela. I came with Mr. Belvedere and Robert Goulet.
What?
Well, here's your cut, sugar. I've got to get to church.
This really isn't as bad as it looks.
What the hell's going on around here?
Hey, George. Hi, Corbin. Hi, Marcia. Hi. Lynn was telling me in the car coming down here, this little anniversary thing of yours kind of got off to a bumpy start.
Yeah, that's true, Mr. Goulet.
Well, you know what I always say? Ain't no problem big enough or bad enough that you can't solve with a song. Now they say we're young, and we don't know. Won't find out till we grow.
I guess that's so. We don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got.
Babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got you. You wear my ring.
And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around.
And then they say your hair's too long. I don't care with you. I can't do wrong. So put your warm little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back. At any rate, the Owens clan is on their way back to Pittsburgh. George and Marcia have kissed and made up and are bracing for another 20 years, while Wesley is facing a double punishment. Not only has he been grounded for his gambling, he must also donate his winnings to the substitute teacher's pension fund. As for Heather and Angela, although saddened by the loss of a friend, they can still take comfort in knowing that Mr. Sparks' last day was indeed a celebration. I only hope that when my time approaches, they'll be there to kidnap me. In the meantime, surf's up.
took you so long?
Hey, I'm getting ready for our ski trip. Trying to perfect my form.
So you don't fall off the ski lift like last year.
Hey, I was stung by a bee. A winter bee.
Whatever. This is a lot safer.
Ferrari Carathon? What?
It's a contest at Custom Coaches. It's kind of like a marathon. See, everybody puts their hand on a brand new Ferrari, and then you wait. And the last one left wins the car.
Carl, this is even stupider than the time you tried to fill up that Volkswagen with eggs.
If I'd remembered to set the emergency brake, I'd be in Guinness today.
Forget it. You're not going to talk me into this.
Kevin, picture homecoming weekend. Picture an ocean of blondes clamoring for a ride.
Picture me on fresh powder.
Fine. Hey, break a leg.
Bye, Mom. Heather, go upstairs and take off some of that makeup.
But it's the same as I wear every day.
Yeah, and I don't think that's enough.
You can thumb it to school.
You watch your attitude, young man.
More coffee, Mrs. Owens?
Oh, no, it's bitter.
She always used to have a second cup. Something wrong, Mrs. Owens?
I don't want to go to work.
Problems at the legal hut?
Yesterday, I spent 3 hours preparing a will for a woman who's leaving everything to her parakeet.
But so few parakeets have adequate pensions to see them through their golden years.
That's not what I went to law school for.
Oh, come now. We must all endure a little drudgery in our jobs. The key is to stay cheerful.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Belvedere, I volunteered you to bake 800 cupcakes for the junior high carnival and car wash.
Fine.
Come on, Wes, I'll drop you at school.
See you, Mr. Belvedere.
Goodbye, Wesley.
I forgot my lunch.
I didn't.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Well? Huh?
All right. It's a hot car. But, I mean, look at all these people. What chance do I have?
Twice as much as anyone else.
What?
If we act as a team, then if either one of us wins, we can share the car.
Come on. It's a waste of time.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Are you in the contest?
Oh, well,
I'd do anything for a man in a Ferrari.
I want this car.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Custom Coaches Ferrari Carathon. Can't you just feel the excitement in the air? One of you is going to drive away in the creme de la creme on the road today. Huh? Oh, and here's a kiss for good luck.
I'm not a contestant.
Who cares? It's fun to be the judge. All right, let's go over the rules. One hand on the car at all times. No exceptions. No crazy glue. And I just hope your kidneys hold up. All right. Are you ready? Yeah. Any questions? Boy, are you dumb.
That's one down.
Mrs. Safarik, why do you want to sue the President of the United States?
I ran out of cheese.
Pardon?
You know, those 5-pound blocks the feds are giving away.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Well, what am I going to do with all the crackers I bought?
Mrs. Safarik, your suit has no basis. I can't take your money.
You can't take my money. What kind of a liar are you?
Legal Hut, over 1 million served. Oh, yeah, Mrs. McAllister, I have your revised will right in front of me. Now, the fourth revision states that you want to leave all of your party dresses to your daughter, Cindy. Oh, I see. Now you want to leave them to your son, Amos. Yeah, the parents are always the last to know. Oh, you want to come in tomorrow with more changes? Oh, no problem. Number 68. Yes.
Marcia, this is Mr. Hodnett.
Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Could you please come to my office?
Right away. Have a seat. Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Marcia, I want you to know I've had my eye on you. Actually, both eyes. And I have some exciting news. They're transferring... Marcia?
Mr. Hodnett, you were saying?
They're transferring me to the head office. I'm moving up to the big time.
Congratulations, Mr. Hodnett. They need people like you at 3 Mile Island.
Of course, I will need a replacement to run this office. Guess who I have in mind? Hint, hint, hint.
Me?
Why, you are sharp.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, don't say anything. Look around, you lucky lady. All this is yours.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Westman. What do you got there?
It's for school. We're making a time capsule. So far, I've got a baseball, a Newsweek, and a pair of Mr. Belvedere's bikini underwear.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, honey.
Mom.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. How was your day?
Oh, fine. I did some casework, got a promotion, drafted a couple of wills. What's for dinner?
What was that, a promotion?
Oh, it's nothing. They want me to run the office.
Hey, Mom, that's great. I'm so proud of you.
So does that mean you get to fire people and embezzle money?
Nice to have a role model, isn't it, Wesley?
It's no big deal.
So I guess you'll be getting a raise, huh, Mom?
I suppose.
Gee, I'd love to go to Fort Lauderdale for spring break.
Not till I get my new 10-speed.
Hey, let's not get greedy. Besides, your old man needs a new set of golf clubs.
I say this calls for some champagne.
All right.
Not for you. You're the designated driver.
Hoop-de-doo.
We missed you at your promotion party.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't feel like champagne.
It's flat ginger ale. It seemed more fitting.
Mr. Belvedere, what would you say if I told you that I don't want this promotion?
I'd understand.
You would?
Of course. It's a new challenge, and you may not be feeling up to it.
That's for sure.
I remember when I was summoned to Buckingham Palace to serve the Queen. Up to then, I'd only served 2 Viscounts and an Earl. Not a very crisp parallel, is it? My point is, change is good for the soul.
Yes, I guess it is.
Of course. And if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
And I just may.
52,000 bottles of beer on the wall. 52,000 bottles of beer.
Carl.
If one of those bottles should happen to fall, 51,999.
Carl!
What?
Will you shut up? We're not coming home from summer camp.
Boy, someone sure got up on the wrong side of the fender this morning.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. He's fading fast. He's down to the headlights. He's bounced off the bumper.
Better luck next time, pal. Hey, just 3 more to go. Hang in there, Kev.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Belvedere.
Morning, Miss Dance.
Hi, kids. How's school?
Well, I got a D on my trig test.
And I got detention for hiding in the towel basket in the girls' locker room.
Oh, I've got the best kids in the whole world.
Mrs. Owens, if you're trying to break the children's necks, could you let Heather go?
Warden.
Good morning.
Honey, you just get better looking every day.
Huh?
Well, bye, everybody.
What's with Mom?
It's very simple. She's talked to me, and now she likes work again.
Hey, when are you going to take my order?
Keep your shirt on, Mac. We're breaking in a new girl.
Hi, cutie. Babs is my name and Waiting's my game. What'll it be?
Here's Veterans Day.
Johnny, give me a sea burger, hold the rabbit food, and whack 'em.
Honey, you just ordered a scrambled cheeseburger.
No. I mean a cheeseburger with fries, hold the lettuce.
Oh, okay. Johnny, nix that. She wants a sea burger, hold the rabbit food, don't forget the shoes. You'll get the hang of it.
Thanks.
For the lovebirds on the house.
Hey, Babs, they're playing our song. Move your button.
Now don't go away.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Call me baby lollipop, tell you why.
Oh, Heather, you would have loved the late movie last night. There's this couple in there in love and they're making out in the park. Then this monster comes out of the pond and squishes their brains out.
Oatmeal, anyone?
Morning.
Hey,
Good morning, Miss Dance.
Hey, Marsh. You up for a dinner and a movie tonight?
Oh, I can't, honey. I have to work a double shift.
A double shift at a law office?
Oh, yeah, we're swamped. It's our deposition day's blowout. Well, gotta run.
Hey, kids, you notice anything funny about your mom lately?
Not really, except she's been acting kind of immature and wearing weird stuff and being sort of a ditz.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Don't look at me. Oh, Mrs. Owens, forget something?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Belvedere. I don't know where my head is.
Well, it's certainly not in there. I always thought the boss took work home.
Oh, I do. But I did it all, so I did what I had to do, and now I have to go to work to get more to do. See ya.
Looks like a job for Belvedere, man.
Where am I? Where no man has dared to go before. Now get off me. You know, you have an attitude problem.
Oh, yeah? Well, you have a stink problem.
You guys friends? We used to be. We were going to share this car. Not anymore.
Hey, that is fine with me.
Well, if I win, I'm going to sell it.
Huh?
Well, I've been out of work for over a year now, and I got to get my family back on its feet.
Gosh, that's too bad.
Yeah. I mean, my wife was carrying the load for a while. Till the accident.
The accident?
Yeah. And it's so tough with 7 mouths to feed. Amy and Joey and Tina, Ricky, Jimmy, Terry. Of course, it'll marry Sue.
Yeah, you forgot Happy, Sneezy, and Dopey. Come on. This is a snow job. You just want us to feel sorry for you. You don't have any 7 kids or a wife that's been in some big tragic accidents.
Joe! Joe, I finally found you. What are you doing here?
Oh, honey, I wanted to surprise you. If I win this car, then we can afford your artificial hip.
Who needs a hip when I have a man like you?
Hey, Belvedere. I just went over to Legal Hut to surprise Marcia. They said she quit last week.
George.
Where the hell has she been going every day?
Well,
Don't give me that. She's stepping out on me.
I assure you, you're jumping to conclusions.
Oh, yeah? She's acting like a kid. She's real happy. And she's covering up something. What else could it be?
Maybe she's become a young Republican.
What am I going to do? I know. I'll confront her. No, first I'll find out who the guy is, and I'll break his face, and then I'll confront her. No. Maybe I'll have an affair of my own. Then I'll break the guy's face, and then I'll confront her. Yeah, that's it. What am I going to do?
Well, if I were as upset as you, I know what I'd do.
What?
Get a cheeseburger.
Hey, Johnny, dress me a pig, wash the dish rag, and stir up the worms. Now you're talking.
Thank you.
Hey, what is it with you, Belvedere? My marriage is on the rocks, and all you can think about is stuff in your gut.
George, just sit down and relax.
Oh, my God.
You know, this reminds me of a place I used to take Marcia when we were going out. She'd always order the meatloaf, and I'd get liver and onions. How could it happen right under my nose?
The Ringling Brothers Circus could happen under your nose. Oh, waitress, will you take our order?
Hold your horses. Nice going, Babs.
Babs?
Well, hi, George. Mr. Belvedere. Can I tell you about the specials?
And forget the specials. What are you doing here?
I work here.
Well, you're supposed to be a lawyer.
I was. I mean, I am.
But what happened to Legal Hut and your promotion?
Haven't you ever worked really hard for something and once you've achieved it, it's just a big letdown?
I have. It happened when I got to the top of Mount Everest and found a 7-Eleven.
I'll be over there.
George, I always dreamed of being a lawyer, defending the underdog, making people's lives better. But working at Legal Hut, that's not law. In fact, it should be against the law.
Well, if you hated it so much, why didn't you tell me?
I just couldn't. Not after all the sacrifices you made putting me through law school.
It wasn't so bad. So what if it set us back 30 grand? And you weren't around when the kids needed you. And we had to go out and hire Belvedere. And then couldn't get rid of him.
You have a right to be mad at me.
I'm not mad. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of relieved.
Why?
Well, with all your sneaking around and stuff, you know. Belvedere thought you were having an affair.
George, that's so sweet.
So, what's the deal? You gonna be a waitress now?
Not forever, but I need a little time to get my bearings, and, well, this does help pay the bills. Hey, Babs, it's showtime! Plus, this is a lot of fun. Hey, take a load of good looking.
Come on, baby, I need gravy. Gimme gravy tonight. I knew you danced the mashed potatoes fine, but that don't show me that you're really mine. What's the dancing without romancing? So put that something extra on my mind. Gimme
Look, guys, what do you say we call it a draw, and I'll get each of you a hot deal on a new minivan. What do you say?
Go for it, Carl. Minivan's about your speed.
Owens, I'd rather die before you get this car.
Have a heart. This tuxedo is rented.
Hang in there, Joe. Think of Amy and Joey and Tina and Ricky and Jimmy and Terry.
What about little Mary Sue?
I was to tell you after this was over. She's an angel now.
Kev, what if they're on the level?
Who cares?
Look at us.
Huh?
We've become animals. We don't care about anybody but ourselves.
You're right. I'm so tired. I don't even know who I am anymore.
You're still my best buddy.
Carl, look, I'm really sorry about the way I've been acting.
Me too.
Oh, guys, that's beautiful.
Why don't you boys shake hands?
Put her there, pal.
Thank God! Oh, God!
See how happy we made him?
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Disraeli once wrote, "Everything comes if a man will only wait." He obviously never tried to win a Ferrari. But Kevin is a good sport. And I'm sure he'll feel better about things in a week or two after he wakes up. Speaking of waiting, Marcia seems quite happy doing just that. At least for now. It might seem incongruous for a lawyer to find satisfaction as a waitress. But as I always say, whatever turns you on.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, TV crime shows that turn their viewers into police informers. A useful public service or a seedy new form of vigilantism?
Mr. Belvedere,
Uh-huh.
we're trying to come up with a birthday gift for Dad. Can you think of anything that would make him really happy?
Yes, but I like it here.
We've been through all these hardware catalogs, and we can't find anything that George hasn't already bought or busted or couldn't put together anyway.
Oh, wait, here's something. An electronic laser beam for zapping pests.
Oh, good. We could test it out on Wesley.
Okay, guys, got a great idea. See this plunger? It's Dad's favorite, so I thought maybe we could have it lacquered and emboss Dad's name on the wood.
You're a sentimental lad, aren't you?
That's right.
Look, birthdays are about people, not things. Why don't you research your father, study his past, find out what's really meaningful to him?
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, he's worth it, isn't he? Well, are we all prepared for the baseball match today?
It's not a match, it's a game.
Whatever. Wesley, are you the thrower?
I'm not a thrower, I'm a pitcher. That's your opinion. Lay off.
Wesley. Oh, you're disagreeable little teammates, and why do I have to put up with them?
This is Bobby. He's our best hitter. And Cal here leads the team in stolen bases.
Stolen bases. I think that'd be more your specialty.
Okay, troops, let's hit it. Men! I can't begin to stress how important this game is to our chances this season.
Dad, we're 1-9.
Well, but if you sweep the rest of your games, you could still finish 16th.
Oh, wow. Someone called the sporting news quick.
Oh, so your backs are against the wall. Did Custer quit at Little Bighorn?
No, he died.
That's the spirit. That's the drive. You're winners. Come on.
Found his old baseball cleats.
He walks much better since he stopped tying them together.
Yeah, I bet these will bring back a lot of old memories.
They'll also bring the health department. Get them out of here.
I don't believe it. How could you give up 21 runs?
Did you win? I guess not.
Dad, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Who told you that baloney?
I did.
That's why you guys lost India. Come on, where's your competitive fire?
Dad, my fastball is slow, my curveball is straight, and when I try to throw a slider, I fall down.
It's nothing a little practice won't fix.
But, Dad...
Move!
So, did you find anything interesting?
A picture of Dad on the audio-visual squad in high school. I never knew he was a nerd.
Hey, I was on the audio-visual squad.
I rest my case. Oh, wait, here's Dad on the football team. Why is he carrying towels?
It must have been very humid that day.
So, are there any pictures of him on the baseball team?
I don't see him. Oh, wait, it says here that he was absent.
Wait a minute, why would he ditch the team photo?
Definitely me.
What were you doing out there?
Watching George and Wesley inhale hot dogs between throws. It was disgusting.
How can Dad and Wes keep on playing in the dark?
They've got luminous balls.
Whoops.
Sorry, I guess it slipped away from me.
Hey, pal. Better practice your grip.
Sure, Dad, but can't I do my homework? I mean, I'm supposed to do a book report on Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, okay. As long as it's got something to do with baseball.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What you reading?
Oh, just some old diaries I kept when I first met your father. I was around your age, and he was, well, not your age.
Ooh, any really juicy details that would embarrass you?
No, mostly it's just about what color my hair was or what I wore. You know how vain and mindless girls that age can be.
Huh? Anyway, I found this one in the garage behind the snow tires. Is it Dad's?
Oh, gosh, that's his old letter sweater from college.
Where's the letter?
They wouldn't sell him one.
See how this guy Wallace stares down the batters? Pay attention to his motion. Notice how he backs off his follow-through so he's in position to field? Wes, wake up!
I'm tired.
Hey, this is a privilege. How often do I let you watch a West Coast game?
How often do I ask?
You thank me later. This guy's pitching a perfect game. I'm going to go get something to drink. Tell me if I miss anything.
Well, when we were back in, as a matter of fact,
Wait a minute. There's a squabble on the mound. They're checking Wallace's glove. Now it's hat. Word around the league is he uses a juiced-up ball. What are they looking for, Jim?
Well, back home in Squirrel Country, we had an old boy who used grease, spit, anything he could get his hands on. Boy, howdy, he could make a ball weave like a possum scooting across the interstate.
So, Wes, you learning anything?
Maybe.
Oh, my. Pork rinds and Spam dip. George's favorite. How did you remember?
I ate one once.
Well, we got Dad's gifts all ready for the big presentation.
I sure hope he likes it.
Oh, that must be him and Wes now. All right, everybody, look sharp. I want this to be Dad's best birthday ever.
Big jerk. He's got some nerve throwing me out of the game.
What happened? Dad got into a fight with the umpire.
Did you get racked up again, Wes?
No, I struck out 10. I was pitching a shutout.
Yeah, till a slob of an ump accused him of doctoring the ball.
No, is that anything like nursing a grudge?
No, you know, it's when they grease the ball to make it drop like a rock. It's not exactly legal.
Yeah, nobody's going to call my kid a cheater.
Dad, it's okay. You don't have to get so hot.
Yeah, they just couldn't believe you were that good. And you know why you were that good? Because you practiced and practiced and made yourself good.
Yeah, that was it. Can I go upstairs and wash up?
Sure, pal. I want you to know I'm proud of you. What's all this junk in your hair?
It's nothing. It's just a little oily. You know, hormones.
There's more gunk in here. Lots more.
So that's what happened to my lip gloss.
Wes, you've been throwing a grease ball. I can't believe this. My own kid, a cheater. What could ever make you do something like this?
Gee, I don't know, Dad. Why don't you figure it out? Dad?
Yeah, Wes.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. You're my dad, and you've done a lot for me, and I really appreciate it.
Gee, Wes, that's really big of you to say.
Well, it is your birthday. And besides, Mom made me.
Hey, Wes, I know I pushed you hard.
Those 3 a.m. wind sprints were a little over the top.
But I never wanted you to win so bad that you'd break the rules. I just wanted to see you do your best. Sorry if I got carried away.
It's okay, Dad. Come on, we better go inside before the span dip goes south.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you'll see, you'll see.
This is your life, George Owens.
Huh? Yeah, we dug into your past, Dad, to create this special mural celebrating you. And look, here's your 6th grade report card where you made all B's.
Hey, wait a minute. Those are D's with lines drawn through them.
And here's some stuff from junior high. That's the 8th bandage you were wearing in your class photo.
I bet you got hurt in some big game and they carried you off the field like a hero.
Yeah.
Broke my knee square dancing.
Dad, here's the best part. The headline from your high school paper. Owens wins title for Porter High.
Bravo, George.
Yeah.
I went to Cleveland High. I struck out with the winning runs on base, and Porter won the title.
Well, I'm sure you tried.
Yeah, Dad. I bet lots of people strike out with the winning runs on base and the championship on the line.
We still love you.
Yeah, thanks, kid.
I hate this hat. I'm sorry, George. I didn't realize the trip down memory lane could be so bumpy.
It's just, well, all that stuff out there reminds me of when I was a kid and everything seemed possible.
Oh, George.
I mean, it's like baseball. When I was young, I dreamed of playing with the greats. Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Henry Aaron, Ernie Banks.
The Professor and Mary Ann.
I don't know. I thought that was Wes's dream, too.
Oh, Wesley is of a different breed. His dreams are more of world conquest.
Yeah, right.
All I'm trying to say is that everyone has their own dreams. As a child, I dreamed about climbing Mount Everest and meeting the Queen.
But you did all that.
Well, that's me.
Yeah, right. So what's the point of having dreams if all they do is not come true? You may as well not dream at all.
I see.
Hey, where are you going?
To return your gift. I have something else in mind.
Hey, Dad, I don't think the other team's gonna show. Does that mean we win?
Well, let's give them another 5 minutes. Wonder what happened to those kids anyway.
Apparently somebody told them that the game had been moved to Venezuela.
What?
Anyway, I took the liberty of arranging a pickup game. Oh, lads, your presence is required.
Hey, Lynn, I just love the thread.
I was up all night sewing, Reggie.
Looks great.
Hey, wait a second. You're Reggie Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You know who this is? It's Reggie Jackson. This is Reggie Jackson.
Hi, George. I'm Henry Aaron.
Henry Aaron. You know who this guy is? He's the all-time home run champ. If I had $1 for every home run this guy hit, you know what I'd have?
My back salary?
Hi, George. Willie Mays, say hey. Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub.
Welcome to the friendly confines. So wherever the heck we are.
This is incredible. Some of the greatest hitters of all of baseball.
George.
Harmon Killebrew. Hey, Johnny Bench. And Robert Goulet.
Hey, George.
What are you doing here?
I own the field.
Wow! I don't believe it! It's Robert Goulet!
All right, give me a pen, give me a pen. Okay, here's your pen.
You want my autograph?
Sure. Who are you?
Harmon Killebrew, the twins? Hey, my name's on your bat, you little twerp.
Enough dawdling. It's time for the game. Happy birthday, George. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, wow.
Hey, we only got 8 guys.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
Sorry I'm late. Mickey Mantle! I got lost. Yogi gave me the directions.
Oh, well, now that everybody is accounted for, let's make ball.
Play ball!
What happened?
Mom, it's unbelievable. Mr. Belvedere gathered the greatest ball players of all time just so Dad could meet him and live out his fondest childhood fantasy.
That's nice.
Okay, here's the rundown. Killebrew on first, Mantle on second. I'm gonna pitch. George, right field.
Well, how come you get to pitch?
It's my ball.
They always put the klutz in right field.
I heard that.
Here,
George.
guys.
You can catch. The tools of ignorance.
Don't say a word.
I love this game.
Batsman post.
You sure you know how to umpire, big guy?
Not at all. But I do look spiffy in this outfit.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's hear a little chatter. Come on.
Go,
Nice going, Mick. What do you want me to do, bend over?
Come on, Willie, get one back for us.
Come on. Hey, come on.
You can do it. I'll say hey.
No batter, no batter. What do you mean, no batter? That's Willie Mays. Oh, I'm really scared.
Hey, man. Hey. Come on, Willie Ron.
Gee, Mr. Mays, you've always been my idol. It'll be an honor if you give me your autograph.
Sure, kid.
Oops. You're out!
Keep dropping a play like that.
Strike 3, you're out of there.
I guess you guys are pretty proud of yourselves, huh? 3 runs down, 1 inning to go.
We only play 6 innings? That's Little League rules. Well, hey, it's a beautiful day for baseball. Let's play 2.
You play too. I'm pooped.
Come on, you guys haven't even been trying.
Hey, give me a break. I was just elected to the Hall of Fame. Wow, we're real impressed. All these guys are in the Hall of Fame. Reggie isn't. Maybe not, but I'm the best actor.
Okay, Mr. Show Business and all you guys. I mean, do you really want to get beat by a bunch of kids? I don't. Now, I've got to go out and face audiences in Las Vegas and on Broadway, and I intend to do it with my head held high. Now, we can pull ourselves out of this thing. We've got the skills. I mean, you just gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. All together now. You've gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and hope. Nothing's really bad as it may appear. So wait till next year and hope. All right, let's go out there and get out. Let's go.
I think you should walk him.
But my dad's up next.
That's the point.
But if he hits a homer, they'll win.
Oh, give me a break, Wes. Your dad hasn't touched the ball all day. Do the right thing.
Oh, no.
What's happening?
Ball 3. Wes is walking Robert Goulet to get to Dad.
That's humiliating, isn't it?
All right, George, we're going to go to you now, pal. Come on, buddy.
Ball 4.
Get back, George. Kill a rally.
Eli, 1. Eli, 2.
Time out. Mr. Belvedere.
What are you waiting for, Wesley?
I don't know what to do.
You've done pretty well so far.
Yeah, but what has Dad done?
Pitifully.
That's just it. This is supposed to be his dream come true. I'm making it his nightmare. Maybe I should ease up on him.
You mean groove one? Send him up a gopher ball?
You've been holding out on us.
I have a facility for languages.
Well, what should I do?
It's up to you. I think your father's doing his best, so I think he'll want you to do the same. Oh, and whatever you do, don't beam him.
Tear the cover off the ball, Georgie!
Yeah, come on, Dad! You can do it!
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the clouds obscure the night. And somewhere there is misery. And somewhere there is blight. And somewhere children argue. And somewhere parents shout.
But there is joy in Beaver Falls, because George just hit one out.
Hey, Lynn, we're headed to this rib joint. Want to come?
Oh, thanks, Annie, but the Owens are waiting for me.
It's all you can eat.
Let them wait.
Tomorrow at 7, there's awesome entertainment on Incredible Sunday. Now, stay tuned for a special preview of Homeroom.